Oh, yes, sir. Wakey, wakey, hands off, snakey. Rod Ryan Show checking in on this MILF Monday. Corey, the goat hunter, going for win number 5. That guy's been on 4 days. Yeah, he's been yelling at us for 4 days. One more win away from going back into the Hall of Fame. The guy won it all last year. Come on, somebody come in here. Teach this guy a lesson. 30 seconds to Mars tickets coming up on the Fun Fact Flashback. I've got sold out Blue October tickets for you at 7:20. You know we play the Texas Hammer game at 7:20 every Monday. Rodeo Houston, we got Jelly Roll tickets for you. We're going to give you those at 8:20 and then so much more today on the show. I don't see anything over a 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies, high of 66 today. Good morning, Tessa. What are Houston's headlines?
Hey, good morning, Rod. Good morning, homeroom. So Governor Greg Abbott had a lot of company in his struggle with the Biden administration over who's in charge of border security. More than a dozen Republican governors joined Abbott yesterday for a press conference in the border town of Eagle Pass. So the back and forth kind of continues. There is a bipartisan Senate proposal that would put new border enforcement policies into place. It was released yesterday, but it still has some major hills to climb. So we'll be talking about that this morning. Also, today is the last day to register to vote in the March 5th Texas primary election. To register, you can fill out an application, return it to your county election office today. If you have a driver's license or a state ID, you can register to vote online. When renewing either of those cards through Texas DPS, you can update your voter registration online if you've recently changed your name or your address. Hey, it's National Fart Day.
Come on. You guys going to talk about that on Houston Life today?
Probably, you know what? Probably not. The average person passes gas between 15 and 20 times per day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a holiday for 16 years now. It's still not federal, guys. We still have to come to work on National Fart Day. Hey, Crazy Criminal blog page goes crazy today. Darius Rucker was caught with magic mushrooms. So we're getting details about his arrest. And he was actually arrested in February of last year, but now we know what for. So officers smelled weed in the car.
This is a year ago then?
Yes, dude.
Who cares?
And exactly. They also found THC pens, 14 unmarked pills.
Man.
The pills contain psilocybin. It's magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a hallucinogen. So, he beyond that. And then Mahomes' dad, arrest for DWI. That was in Tyler,
third
Texas.
time.
Yeah. And he's out on bond after his arrest for suspicion of DWI. He was arrested Saturday night in Tyler.
Don't be a clown when your kid's in the Super Bowl this week and you get arrested. That's dumb.
Yeah, man.
That's dumb.
Does Pat get his third ring now to match his dad's DWIs? You got to ask yourself.
Maybe.
Hey, the Grammys, like everything else these days, was kind of all about Taylor Swift last night. Early in the night, Taylor won her 13th Grammy for Best Pop Vocal. Hey, was Jay-Z upset? Jay-Z was up there accepting some sort of award, the Global Impact Award, and he had his daughter up there, Blue Ivy, on stage. But during his speech, he took a moment to call out that Beyonce has never won Album of the Year. He says she has more Grammys than anyone else, never won Album of the Year. Think about that. That doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
She has more. Yeah, she has a lot.
You have a lot of Grammys. Stop bitching.
That was the one that Kanye.
Oh, sorry, you didn't get the one you wanted?
Yeah. Those are Houston's headlines. We'll be talking about that this morning. I have a little feeling.
But wasn't it Kanye that stood up and took away the thing?
Last time.
But that was the VM or
that was MTV.
MTV, but that was Album of the Year too, and he was like, Beyonce deserved that.
Like, all right.
They're going back.
When is
throwing it back.
Beyonce? Never mind.
Pro Bowl was yesterday in flag football form. The NFC beat the AFC 65-59. I mean, it wasn't a real football game, but they scored a lot of points, so that was kind of cool to watch. The NFC stopped the AFC on a 4th and goal in the fourth quarter to secure the victory. And some more football news. It's opening night in Las Vegas. The event formerly known as Media Day will go down tonight. You're going to have all the coaches and players answering questions. Somebody's probably going to get fake proposed to by some Spanish reporter or something like that. All of the look at me people are going to be out there. You're going to have some funny moments. But if you want to watch that, it all starts at 5 o'clock. You can see it on NFL Network. In basketball, the Rockets got blown out by the Timberwolves last night.
Oh, my God.
111-90. They're now 23-26 on the season. They'll have the day off today before they play the Pacers on the road tomorrow night. That is what's going on in sports.
Here we go, guys. 4 hours of pain. You want in on the first phone call? Come get it. I see some people ringing in right now. All right.
It's Monday.
Chili is ready for you. I don't know if we want to put together that drop. You can have it. And then your 6 picks are coming today, right?
Oh, yeah. They're so exciting.
Can't wait. Can't wait. All right, guys. It's going to be a beautiful Monday. Again, first phone call could be yours. 713-212-5945. The most interactive show on the radio starts right now. Okay, 94.5, The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Man, I'm not exactly sure what it was. I was kind of scrolling through, and it was a bad time for me. Alex, maybe you could look into this. I could have swore I saw Dexter and Noodles suited up in hockey gear.
Oh, nice.
Did you see anything like that?
I didn't see him at the All-Star game. Bieber was stealing the show. Bieber and Michael Bublé on mushrooms were stealing the show at the NHL All-Star
What?
game.
Okay, just give me 30 seconds on Michael, because I love Michael Bublé.
Right.
What's the deal with him on mushrooms?
Well, there were 4 captains of the 4 different teams: Michael Bublé, Justin Bieber, Will Arnett, and then I can't remember who the other one was. But Michael Bublé was doing they were like, "Are you excited to be a captain?" And he was like, "Hey, I just wanted to say a second. My friend gave me what he said was a microdose of mushrooms this morning, and they were not at all a microdose of mushrooms, so I am having a great time right now."
Listen, nobody that is in his category of music would ever think of saying something like that. He is so real.
So funny.
He's an adult contemporary guy.
I am a fan of his.
He's so cool.
Outside of like Christmas, like we were always like, what does he do when it's not Christmas? He's like, He just does mushrooms and kind of watches hockey. Like that's what he does.
That guy is so
like
cool.
You and me, Alex.
Such a likable guy. I mean, I did not like Michael Bublé, but I was like, I want to have a beer with this guy.
Yeah, so maybe I wonder if Dexter and Noodles were playing.
Oh, they may have played one of the I don't think they played halftime, or I don't think they played in between games. But I need to go check it out. They had they had some pop people that I didn't know.
Well, guys, we're gonna. Well, I'll look into that myself. We're gonna be crazy busy today, man. Let me just make the first mention tomorrow. Hashtag every 20 minutes. What? I don't think we've done this year yet. Hashtag every 20 minutes for this Saturday's Monster Jam. We're going to do something special on the X tomorrow. I do have a poll question up there today, but I just wanted to mention that. That's tomorrow. Now, Corey the Goat Hunter going for win number 5, fresh out of bed, head-to-head. If you want 30 seconds to Mars tickets, you know AFI is on that bill. It's August 29th, Woodlands Pavilion. We'll have those tickets for you in homeroom. The Texas Hammer game for sold-out Blue October tickets for the show coming up on March 2nd. That's the Saturday show at 713 Music Hall. A ton of stuff to get to today on the show. Phone lines are ringing. Yeah. All right, it looks like Chase got through. Hey, Chase.
How's it going?
Great, man. How are you today?
Man, I'm hanging in there. Just got through pressure washing all night. Figured I'd give you guys a call, say what up.
What up?
The pressure washing that needed to be done all night?
All night. I do gas stations, man. So have some contracts. Yeah. They don't sleep.
So what needs? You don't do the whole damn lot, do you?
The whole lot, except for the space between the pumps and the store. The whole thing, man.
How long did it take?
It takes me about 2.5 hours on each store.
Does it feel satisfying like the whole time? Like I know when I do it for a little bit, it'll be like that's cool, but that's for like 30 minutes, not all night.
When you do it for your job, it's different, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's just me, solo operation. My own company, and so I just get out there and jam it out.
That's awesome. I mean, I know what you're talking about, Alex. When I'm doing, especially if I'm doing tile, I got some tile outside.
Bit, it's gotta be fun.
I start getting in a pattern. I'm like, okay, I get the grout. Then I start making an X. Then I take out the little triangles one at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get into a whole thing.
But you probably get burnt out on that after a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure. A whole parking lot.
I like to do designs.
That's awesome.
No
your go-to?
offense, guys, but you guys are geeks. Like, this is bad.
What's the name of your company, Chase?
The Wash Doctor.
The Wash
That's
Doctor.
a great name for a company.
Sure.
Okay, bro.
Wash Doctor.
I love it.
You guys are so happy talking about that.
When somebody
Is
says
this how
cool
you
designs
feel
you
when
do?
I talk about Taylor Swift? Is
What's-
this what it feels like?
yes,
Okay.
power washing and Taylor Swift. Your Taylor Swift is
Oh,
my
wow.
power
is my
wash?
I
power
guess I
wash.
could go together.
Yeah. All right, Chase. Thank you, man. That's a great way to start the show off today.
Is it?
On the flip, got a rec. You already got your Taylor moment already on the show.
I'm happy for you if
Coming
you're
up,
happy.
we got a rec check for you. We'll find out what's trending, and then we'll get set up for the fresh out of bed. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Red Mountain Weight Loss and their latest and greatest. The product is called Revelex. It's the newest prescription available only through Red Mountain Weight Loss. Semaglutide is the main ingredient in Revelex. Semaglutide is what everyone's talking about, FDA approved for weight loss. Revelex is half the price of the other semaglutide meds out there. It comes in a full-strength daily tablet. There are no needles, okay? Full-strength semaglutide from day one, but half the price, too? Come on. And it's available. It is in stock at Red Mountain Weight Loss. There is no waiting to fill your prescription. There are no back orders. Semaglutide is attracting all the social media and celebrity attention right now because you're losing up to 15 pounds per month, okay? Full-strength Revelex medication helps to shrink your belly, hips, and your thighs. Schedule your appointment and get started on Revelex today. Dial pound 250, use keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
If you're looking for the best checking account in Houston, look no further than Primeway Federal Credit Union. They have so many checking account features. I'm talking roadside assistance. I'm talking about mobile phone protection, dark web monitoring, and plus shopping rewards, travel and leisure discounts. And you can earn up to 2% interest, okay? Plus all those extras. They give you protection. They give you peace of mind. They give you little perks, okay? Primeway Federal Credit Union is totally the place to go. They have a user-friendly, easy online application. You can get your checking account open online today. Visit www.primewayfcu.com. Okay, let's check out your commute. We're going to start in Katy, rather. There's an accident on the Grand Parkway northbound before I-10. There is some stop and go from Kingsland Boulevard. This accident involves a FedEx truck, so just pack some patience there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, Rod Ryan Show. So I looked over at the Offspring's Instagram, and they're doing something with the Anaheim Ducks. And I had mentioned to Alex, I said, did you see Dexter and Noodles in hockey gear? And he said, no. But I know you guys love the Mighty Ducks. All everyone's asking on that post, you can just go look at Offspring's Instagram. Where can I get that jersey? Oh, my God. It is the coolest hockey jersey you've ever seen in your life. It is the coolest hockey jersey because it's an Offspring. It's got their logo on it, and it looks like the Mighty Ducks logo, too. So cool. All right. Well, good morning, man. I hope you're off to a great start to your day. MILF Monday today. I got to cue up that Corey speech. My ears. Can't handle it. All that screaming this weekend at Mardi Gras. I can't handle Corey screaming. We got cloudy skies, 10% chance of rain, high of 66. No, not just yet. Let's find out what's trending. What you got?
Okay, so Galveston's 113th Mardi Gras is in progress right now in Galveston. I saw you went down there. Did London bring her baby like in a car seat on the way up there?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Because your pictures on Facebook, I saw your personal ones, and she looks like she is hungover. London looks hungover.
Oh, yeah, we were tired. Yeah. So,
but she has like her little baby doll in like a car seat. She's carrying it like, oh, God, let's go. I partied way too hard.
It was really cool. It was really, really fun. And, you know, cute kid gets all the beads. I got one bead on me. She's got 6 million, but all the people around there were getting beads and putting them on her. I mean, she had
so cute.
She had 25 pounds of beads on her.
She looks so cute. Y'all had fun.
Yeah, we had a great time. And thanks to everybody. I met a ton of people down there and took a lot of pictures with people. And it was really, really fun. I wasn't working. I wasn't working.
You were just hanging out.
We just went because I'm not going to get to take her to New Orleans. So I still wanted to celebrate Mardi Gras with her. So Galveston's great, man. It was a good time.
Cool scene. Okay, cool. Did you see Mattress Mac wearing a purple bandana and appearing to maybe drink some lean?
Yeah, Gangster Mac.
Gangster Mac. I think that was the talk of the town over the weekend. Doing his promotional thing, saying Texas true and true, saying he's knocking on doors like Lil Kiki and Pimp C.
Why don't you tweet it out in case anybody missed it?
I sure will. Sure will. And then the Grammys were last night, and I don't know how many people watch. I saw it on one of my streaming apps. I said, nah, I'm just going to watch True Detective. But I did hear that Tracy Chapman made an appearance, and she is one of my all-time faves. Luke Combs, as you know, redid her song Fast Car, and apparently they had a cool little performance together. That's trending on the little wires here this morning. So that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Can I just clarify something?
Sure.
Is she one of your all-time faves, or is that one song one of your all-time favorite songs?
I like the whole album.
You do?
I like the whole album.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got some other ones.
Just
you know,
wondering.
Revolution and Give Me One Reason.
She's not a one-hit wonder.
She's definitely not. That whole album is very, very good.
Yeah, it was a big deal when it came out.
But that is my favorite song.
Okay.
Okay,
I know you like
fair.
that song. All right, turn down your radio.
Good morning, everybody. This is Corey the Goat Hunter, your fresh out of bed, head-to-head, 4-day champion. Another 2-question, 2-answer game. You're welcome, Tessa. Join me on Monday as I make it win number 5 and get back in that Hall of Fame, bitches.
All right, you want to take this guy on? He's 2 questions away from going back into the Hall of
We
Fame.
need a killer.
Okay, thank you. We do.
Like, stop calling if it's your first time to play ever. No offense. Go tomorrow. tomorrow.
What she said. 713-212-5945. Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. It's all-time low with Black Bear and Monsters. Rod Ryan Show, MILF Monday. Welcome back from the weekend. I hope it was a great weekend. Weather-wise, it was fantastic. A little windy yesterday, but man, we were outside all day just about. Really, really nice. So I hope you guys had a great time. Thanks for coming back to us and hanging with us. I got Blue October tickets for you next hour. Those are sold out. It's their Saturday show, March 2nd, 713 Music Hall. Those tickets are gone. You're going to win those via the Texas Hammer game. In homeroom, I'm going to get you 30 seconds to Mars tickets on the Fun Fact Flashback. And then, we got a huge game right here. Corey the Goat Hunter stepped in last week, and he beat his nemesis, the Goat. Mm-hmm. Well, that was the first win, and then he had a second and a third and a fourth, and he's going for 5. Good morning, Corey.
Good morning, everybody.
Ooh, that was way toned down, bro.
So Monday.
Wow. I was like, I grabbed the counter here and I'm like, okay, just get it over with. Good morning. How was your weekend?
It was great, man. I heard you complaining about me blowing the eardrums out, so I thought I'd do you a favor. Before the season's done.
So sweet.
It's like your calling card. You don't get a drop for some reason. You don't have a song. You don't have anything, but you have you. So you are your own thing.
Just me and a few broken windows.
Going for win number 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Sleeping on a mattress Mac. What'd you get? A Tempur-Pedic? What kind of mattress set did you end up getting?
The Tempur-Pedic Cool Breeze with the cooling gel.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's badass.
Oh, my kid looked at me. We walked into the Tremont house,
I love that
Galveston?
hotel. I love that hotel.
and she went, fancy. So I'm going to use that.
I love her.
Fancy.
I can't.
It's a fancy mattress you got there, Corey. All right, you're taking on Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey guys.
Hey, dude. I don't think we know you.
No, I called in. Professor said not to if you're a fresh fish, so I apologize because I usually don't get through.
You
This time I did.
do not
First time.
apologize,
No,
okay?
no, you should apologize. You know what? No, don't apologize. Apologize when we're done with the game. I will be accepting your apology.
Okay, you will have
right,
you if you lose, you will have to say you're sorry. But
I understand.
if you win, you're like, see, I told you. That's why I called
Prove
today.
me wrong.
Well, I want to shut him down and get a Tempur-Pedic, man.
Are you a killer, Brian?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, thank you. What are they playing for?
Okay. Well, dignity, and then the pair of tickets to see A Perfect Circle, Pussifer and Primus,
Wow.
April 13th, Woodlands Pavilion. Yep.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I love you, Tessa.
Filet of fish.
You remember that too.
Corey and Brian. Brian, fresh fish. Brian, all you got to do is shout out your name when you think you know the answer, okay?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes Corey doesn't even wait for me to finish the question.
Yeah, I know that one. He just
You,
yells.
but I'm just saying that that's in play, and you also can do that. Here we go. Shock the world. Question number 1. What is Rolex known for making?
Brian.
Corey,
Watches.
correct. Ding.
Brian.
One down, one to go. He was good.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Brian,
was right there. Yeah.
you were not right there. How do you feel about that?
I don't think the delay is real. I think people are making that up.
I love
Don't
this.
suck up. Don't suck up.
I love this guy.
Preach. Preach.
All right,
Brian, get in there.
Brian, get in there. Corey and Brian. Question number 2. Brian, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Question number 2. What kind of animal is Puxatawney Phil?
Yeah, that's how I feel, Brian.
Didn't even say it.
Yeah.
Corey.
You got me on that one.
Yes.
What?
A dog?
Wait a minute.
Nope. Too late.
Wait. Brian, what kind of animal is Puxatawney Phil?
That is a groundhog.
It is a groundhog.
yeah!
It's a groundhog.
Brian!
It's the most famous weatherman in the world. Wait a minute. Corey the Goat Hunter. Puxatawney Phil? Nothing?
I heard pugs.
Pugsatawny Phil.
Puxatawney Phil.
A dog. Good guess then.
Oh, boy. We got a game.
Well, this is interesting.
Brian.
Living on the edge.
Oh my God.
Is Brian singing?
Do I like Brian?
Is a fresh fish just singing away? Here we go.
I'm just excited. Sorry.
Focus.
For the win. What is a pickle made out of?
Mate, but Brian. I forgot my name.
It's Corey. It's Corey.
Corey.
A cucumber.
Yes, sir.
No, I don't like Brian.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That was
There it is. I mean, on a Monday,
Wow.
it's like it went Corey, Brian.
What was that?
Oh, man. I got the Brandy song stuck in my head.
The sailor say Brian.
You know what, Brian? You're all right. You're not the worst person in the world.
Oh, boy.
I
You're
appreciate
okay.
that.
You're okay.
Sorry I didn't shut Corey down, but I did stop his 2 questions, 2 answers. He had to get
Did
3
you?
questions out of you.
Did you or did he get caught?
Yeah. Did you?
yeah. No,
Did
he
you
got caught.
have
yeah.
anything to do with him not getting 2 questions, 2 answers?
No, I guess not. But either way, it happened.
I like you, Brian.
You're all right.
We're gonna let you live.
You guys make my day every day. So thanks for answering the phone, Chili.
Are you gonna come back and play?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think you needed to get that one under your belt. Hey, Corey.
Hey!
Back in the Hall of Fame. How many times now?
This is number 10. Double digits, baby.
So the Goats only got you by 1 time in the Hall of Fame. I believe I think he's an 11-time Hall of Famer, and you both won it twice.
Yeah, I got there faster.
I know you guys know all the little minute statistics, but the major ones, you're really, really catching up. All right, bro. Congrats, man. Good to have you back in there. Oh, boy. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. POD, Youth of the Nation. It's a lot. That was a lot for a Monday game. Monday games are always a little interesting, but, man, when it's a Hall of Fame and then you got, fresh fish and all that good stuff. Good times. Good times, everybody. Now I'm awake for sure. Hope you're off to a great start to your day. MILF Monday, links and guests. Lots of stuff for you on links and guests today. I don't always get a chance to talk about the Crazy Criminal blog page, but Tessa jumped right on it already. She put it into Houston's headline. So you got an update on Hootie, exactly what was going on with him. But man, you've got the Kansas City quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes' dad. I mean, I get it. Your dad.
You're partying. You're excited.
I get it. But, man, the son's getting ready for the Super Bowl, and dad gets his third DUI.
Yeah, and
this
you've
week.
done that before. It's like you know that.
But not this week,
But not ever.
Because
You've already done it twice. I mean, how many times you need to learn that lesson before you hurt someone or yourself?
Yeah, you're right. All right, listen.
And that's
Links and
hold on.
guests.
That's not even the juice on that crazy criminal blog page. Darius Rucker's ex-girlfriend is like posting on Instagram that's his karma. Him being arrested is his karma.
Sounds like an ex-girlfriend that's pissed off about
that's
not
what-
being his
that's
girlfriend
what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Sorry, you're not with Hootie.
But I'm saying there's some little gossip going on there.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you are saying.
No, do you know? But I'm about to say something, and then I'm going to ask you if you know what I'm saying. The Shamrock Shake is back today. Do you know what I'm saying?
God.
The Shamrock Shake is
Finally.
back today.
All our problems are solved.
All right, here he comes.
Good morning, everybody. This is Corey the Goat Hunter. For the 10th time, I am back in the fresh out of bed, head-to-head Tournament of Champions. And let's not forget, I've won that sucker twice now. I can't wait until the end of the year. Until then, I'll be sleeping on my new mattress, dreaming of making it 3-time champion and dreaming of you, bitches.
He's a character, that's for sure. He's a character. All right, let's go.
Ba-ba-ba.
As a matter of fact, I think that should be the headline.
What?
Houston's headlines. The Shamrock Shake. It's back today.
Should be the headline on the Houston Chronicle. honestly.
Today.
All right.
All right, that's more information on that on the food blog page today. Here's some fun facts for you today.
Shamrock Shake's back.
I know.
That's a
Is that the
built-in
end,
one.
is that the end of the bit?
Yeah,
Shamrock Shake?
that's really the funnest fact.
Done.
Here are some facts for you. Only one disco album ever won a Grammy for Album of the Year. I mean, let's just make Jay-Z even more mad. It was a movie soundtrack.
Saturday Night Fever?
Saturday Night
Nice.
Fever. There are 3 movie soundtracks to win the Grammy for Album of the Year: The Bodyguard and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That won Album of the Year?
I've never even seen that.
It was fun.
But The Bodyguard, without that soundtrack, is not a good movie.
Never
You
saw
put the
Bodyguard.
soundtrack in there, really good.
I'll agree with you on that. In 2021, do you like the white noise?
I don't know
Do you
what
like the
that
white
is.
noise?
I don't know what that is.
I'm more of
Yeah, I
a
don't
black
mind
noise
that.
kind of guy.
I don't mind that.
That was white noise.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Does
Coming
it help
from-
you sleep?
The other white Rodney.
Yeah, that's nice. Do that for the whole show.
So in 2021, Lego used the sound of its bricks to create a relaxing white noise album? I didn't have a chance to look at on iHeart, but it is streaming on Apple and Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah. Around 25% of the words we use every day are the 10 most common words in the English language. The, be, to, of, and, in, that, have, and I.
Personal favorite of mine.
I cannot believe the word like wasn't in
I
there.
would have thought that would have been too.
Like we make you like, like look, like you're smart, like in front of your, like your buddies.
Yeah.
How is like not on that list right now? This needs to be updated. What you giving away?
I have a pair of tickets, 30 Seconds to Mars at AFI, 1 million.
All right. Ketchup was originally made in England and the United States, right around the same time. We both kind of came up with it. But what was the main ingredient? It was not tomatoes. Okay, I just thought ketchup was simultaneous with tomatoes. Ketchup is the product, I guess. What was the main ingredient in the first ketchup? 713-212-5945. Yucky. Oh, I don't see him. There he is. He's on the phone. Hey, Hal.
Good morning, Brother Rod.
Good morning, my brother Hal. How you doing, Wall Street Friday?
It was a good day on Wall Street. The Dow was up 134 points, kickoff this morning at 38,864. NASDAQ up 267 to 15,628. Benchmark 10-year Treasury trading at a 4.08%, and oil stands at $71.82 a barrel. Two of the most active of the big studs, Chevron, Caterpillar, and Microsoft. The big duds, Walgreens, Intel, and J&J. On the economic calendar this morning, we'll get numbers on the ISM Services Index for January. Right now, futures, they're on the downside. Come on, let's turn this baby around. That's it. Matty, this is Hal Lynn, Managing Director with Raymond James, supporting for the Rod Ryan Show. From Raymond James on San Felipe and Augusta. And don't forget to always rock out with your stock out.
All right, come on now. Let's go get some money. Let's go get some money. Power up your luck with Power Blitz scratch tickets from, of course, the Texas Lottery. You can power up your prizes with top prizes from $5,000 all the way up to $1 million. Plus, power up the fun by entering for a chance to win VIP iHeart experiences, even a chance to play the $10 million Power Blitz Challenge. Power up your luck today with Power Blitz scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery.
There's an accident on the northwest side blocking 2 left lanes, so 290 eastbound at Jones Road. It's stop and go traffic from west and about a 7-minute delay. That FedEx truck accident over on the Grand Parkway before I-10. If you're headed northbound, there's about a 5-minute delay. Some stop and go traffic from Highland Knolls Drive. They're saying take Peak Road as an alternate. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. Hit it. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Well, hello. Who's this?
This is Mark.
I'm Maury. Welcome to the show. Ketchup was originally made a long time ago, 1800s, okay?
Yes.
It was made in England and the United States right around the same time, too. What was the main ingredient in ketchup?
It was mushrooms.
Oh, my God. There is nothing more skin crawling than like mushrooms pouring out of a glass bottle, like all mashed up. Oh,
Yummy. Speak for yourself.
Maury, you win. What are you giving them?
You get the tickets to see 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Maury. Good to have you on this morning, man. Have a great day.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Maury. Da, 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 da. It is repulsive to think about that early ketchup. It is. Does that sound good to you? Think about like the consistency and how you use ketchup. Can you imagine pouring mushrooms out like that and dipping your fries and putting it on a burger?
Yeah.
You can.
You put mushrooms on a burger.
But I mean, in that consistency, wouldn't gross you
Dude,
out?
I love mushrooms, bro.
Even in that form?
Even in that form.
Oh my
Cream
God.
mushroom. That's just like creamier, like mushroom
No.
without the cream.
Please, make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Yummy. Fun guy.
10% chance of rain. Cloudy skies today. High of 66. Gross. What's Houston's headlines?
Let's talk about the serious stuff. A long-awaited bipartisan deal to secure the U.S.-Mexico border and provide aid to Ukraine has been unveiled. The full bill totals just under $120 billion, with roughly $20 billion going towards the border. It provides aid to Israel and Ukraine, as well as other foreign policy priorities. In the deal, asylum screenings would be raised, with the practice known as catch and release done away. The U.S. and the U.K. launched airstrikes on Saturday targeting Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen in response to attacks from the group in the Red Sea. The attack struck 36 targets in 13 locations using missiles launched from the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower and over 24 aircraft. The Saturday strikes weren't related to the strikes carried out against 85 sites on Friday in Iraq and Syria that were in retaliation for the killing of 3 American soldiers in Jordan. McDonald's is offering free burgers for a year if you can spot the Hamburglar's car. Now, McDonald's announced the sweepstakes, and specifically, they're giving away 2 $8 burgers per week. That makes it a value of about $832 over the whole year. They're doing it to promote their hotter, juicier, and tastier burgers. But you can, if you win, you can swap out a burger for something else. Now, listen.
Where you got to find this car?
First you have to hit up spothamburglar.com. You got to fill out an entry form first.
Oh, Lord.
And they're selecting 4 winners at the end of February. So this Burger Cuda will be making its way coast to coast. That's what the Hamburglar drives. And if you spot it, you scan the vehicle's code on your phone, and then you can, you're obviously in the sweepstakes. Hamburglar-inspired swag you're up for.
Why are you bearing the headline?
The Shamrock Shake is out.
Yeah, there's the headline.
Thank God.
It's out when?
Today.
Okay.
Finally.
Nobody cares about the Hamburglar.
I'm
Nobody's
just
going to
letting
see
you
that
know
damn
what's
car.
going on. Okay?
The Shamrock Shake is back. Yes.
Are you going to get one?
No.
No, you're not.
But I know people lose their mind over it.
So you just follow suit.
I think people, it's more than the McRib that people lose their mind.
I think the
It's all
McRib-
gross. That McRib,
Pretty
to
big.
me, like, the mushroom sauce, I could do that. The McRib,
What?
gross.
Oh, I don't eat them. I'm just saying, I know that people absolutely love
I'll
that
eat
damn
'em.
Shamrock
Like,
Shake.
McRib is back. Yeah, dude, it's always back.
So
Okay. As you've probably heard by now, Carl Weathers died on Thursday night in his sleep. Do you know who I'm talking about if I say that? He was 76 years old.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chubbs.
Apollo Creed, yes. Starred in the Rocky movies, Happy Gilmore. He was in Arrested Development and Predator. So he was actually supposed to be in a commercial for the Super Bowl, and they had to switch that up. I guess that Super Bowl ad had to be changed. Before Carl became an actor in the 1970s, he actually played in the NFL and the Canadian Football League. So R.I.P.
The Raiders.
He's hilarious. He was a hilarious actor. He's a great actor. It's not been a year yet, and Shinedown already misses their recent tour, The Revolution's Live. Furthermore, they're betting you do too. So they recently dropped a live audio version of A Symptom of Being Human from their final show on their tour. Check it out.
God. He hasn't lost anything on his voice
Sounds great.
over the years. I mean,
Sounds great.
20-some year career now. He hasn't lost
Yeah,
anything
it's
on his
pretty
voice.
Those are Houston's headlines.
All right, what you got?
Pro Bowl was yesterday in flag football form. The NFC beat the AFC 65-59. The NFC stopped the AFC on a 4th and goal in the fourth quarter to secure the victory. Eli Manning now 2-0 in his coaching career. So 2 Super Bowls and 2 Pro Bowl wins.
I saw C.J. Stroud throw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, he looked pretty good out there.
Yeah,
And
he had a good weekend. Like he had a good.
yeah, I would say so.
Showing.
He had a good showing out there because in the skills he did well. As you know, I mean, it doesn't
I
seem
think
like
he looked-
anyone's trying anymore.
Yeah, him and Baker Mayfield looked better than everybody, like all the other quarterbacks there. Jalen Hurts looked like ass yesterday, and I was pretty happy watching that. I know it was the Pro Bowl, but I was still like, oh no, the Eagles quarterback sucks. Hate to watch that. And some more football news. The opening night in Las Vegas is going down tonight. It's the event formerly known as Media Day. You're going to have all the coaches and players answering questions. You're going to have people doing their bits in front of them. Somebody that they've never heard of is going to propose to them at some point in time. All the wacky hijinks and hilarity is going to go down tonight. You can watch that starting at 5 o'clock on NFL Network. We'll have all the highlights for you on that tomorrow, too, as well. In basketball, the Rockets got blown out by the Timberwolves last night, 111-90. They're now 23-26 in the season. They're going to have a day off before playing the Pacers on the road tomorrow night. That is what's going on in sports.
All right, what's up? It's your brother Rod. This Saturday is the day. Monster Jam is back. Did you hear me this morning? We found some tickets. We're going to do hashtag every 20 minutes on the X tomorrow for you to win 4-packs and pit passes. But it's not too late for you to get in. Check out the Rod Ryan Show Monster Jam truck. Gravedigger, great clips. Mohawk Warrior, witness the big air, the amazing backflips, the head-to-head battles. Amazing. Monster Jam this Saturday night. Race time is at 6. You can get in there early if you want to walk around and take the kids down there. Pit passes are available at Ticketmaster.com as well. Need more info? Visit monsterjam.com.
There's a vehicle fire blocking 2 right lanes on East Tex northbound at Lauder. That's on the northeast side. Be aware of that. Then an accident on East Tex on Lion Street going southbound. Traffic is stopped from Quitman Liberty. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Blink-182, all the small things. Happy MILF Monday, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't get a chance to go look at it yet, but I will. You got 6 picks coming?
Yeah, so it wasn't uploading on my end. I did send all my 6 picks to Chile. I think he's helping me out with it.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. Thank you, Chilito.
All right. Daniel Hernandez sent me 6 picks.
Yeah, people are like so willing to do it. And I'm like, these are so much better than mine.
Because they hear you bitching on Friday, the weekend you have to do it. They're like, she has to take 6
when
picks.
you see my boring ass 6 picks, you're going to be like, you don't have to do it.
We're not saying it's hard to do. We were saying that you forget it. You forget it
You
throughout the weekend.
do. You do.
You know that I do it as well.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But like this would have been
But,
a
like-
great weekend for you because you actually were up to cute stuff, you know?
Yeah. We went out to Mardi Gras Galveston. Looks like Daniel was there too. I didn't run into him. I ran into 1 million people up there, or down there, I should say. And the Gin Blossoms sounded really good. I'll say that.
Oh, they were there performing.
The Gin Blossoms played, yeah, and I heard a couple of hits. I mean, they've not a one-hit wonder again. Gin Blossoms, man, 4 or 5 songs, maybe 6 songs that got some pretty decent radio airplay. So yeah, he sounded great. I say he sounded great. I don't know his name, but he's the original singer, and I knew he was going to lose that hair even back then. I'm like,
Yeah.
other guys, you can, I'm like, I'm rooting for him. I'm like,
Robin Wilson.
I'm like, bro, hang on to that hair as long as you can. He's still hanging on. He's still got some up top, but I knew.
You knew. You had an
It's like,
inkling.
I knew. So, so I went down to Galveston. It was great. Great weather. Everybody was so cool. Thank you. 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies today, high of 66. You heard me just talking. Monster Jam is on Saturday. Pit party, all that stuff. The Rod Ryan Show Monster Jam truck. Rod Ryan Show will be down there, take the pictures, signing the babies or whatever we do. We'll do all of that, okay? So make sure you get there early for Monster Jam. Tomorrow, hashtag every 20 minutes. Tomorrow, between 6 and 10 o'clock. We haven't done this in forever, and I don't know that we've done it since Twitter switched to the X. Chili would know that. But he probably blocked it out too. But yeah, we're going to give away a 4-pack of Monster Jam tickets and pit passes every 20 minutes at Rod Ryan Show on the X. So that'll be fun for everybody but Chili. Grammys were on last night. It was the only real television that I kind of turned it on for a little bit. And Billie Eilish was singing the song from the Barbie movie. So I had to watch the Barbie movie this weekend.
Okay.
With London. So that was Friday night. We watched the Barbie movie. And she kept asking me, do you hate it? Do you hate it? I'm like, no, I don't hate it. Do you hate it? It's all pink. Do you hate it? Like, nobody cares about Ken. I'm like, I don't hate it, okay? Like the whole time. She's like, Ken can't seem to get Ken can't get a break. Do you hate it? Because it's all about Barbie. I'm like, no, I don't hate it.
I love her.
It was he got the Grammy nomination.
I
That's all
love
that
her
matters.
so much.
Did he perform the song?
I don't know. I didn't watch the Grammy.
Well, but I'm saying like the songs that are up for
was watching
best
basketball.
The songs that are up for best
Too,
song.
Alex.
Or that's the. I'm sorry. I'm confusing that. Isn't that is it up for a
Oscar.
Grammy or is it up for an Oscar?
Oscar.
They
Okay.
all blend in.
So he
They
might
all.
be he might be performing that at the Academy Awards. But the Billie Eilish song, it's weird. My kid's getting to that age where she likes music, but she likes stuff that I necessarily don't know that she likes. She's singing along to Billie Eilish. That song, that real soft, whispery song. I can't even.
She was singing
give you a
I'm
little
from
bit of-
Texas, Maine at the tailgate. Do you remember that?
Yes, she
That
was.
was funny.
It freaks me out because she's around her mom, and I don't know what they're listening to. I know what we listen to when we're together. It's not Miley Cyrus, but boy, she
What
was
was
singing.
I made for is the Billie Eilish part
Okay,
of the song.
but Miley won her first Grammy last night, and
Finally.
she looked awesome, and she sounded great, and she's singing the Flowers song, and my kid's singing along to that
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, it was a very popular song this past year.
So I watched a little bit of the Grammys. The Grammys are still pretty cool. I mean, you get exposed to some new music. I understand. I also would like rock represented a little bit more at the Grammys. I just know it's not going to happen, unless Metallica is doing a song with Lady Gaga. It's just not going to happen. Billy Joel, I saw a clip of him singing. He sounded great. And I got to see Olivia Rodrigo, who I really like.
Yeah.
I really, really like
She's
her.
cool.
And she was great. I don't know why she was in that rock category. Those are the things that I can see they infuriate people. I don't do that anymore. I'm not as snobbish as I used to be. I like to watch the Grammys and see the different performers.
Paramore became the first woman-fronted band to win Best Rock Album since the introduction of the category since 1995, which is pretty significant. Their album "This Is Why" is the Best Rock Album award winner.
Want me to just read the next 10 emails now? Well, that's why I didn't watch Brother Rock, because Paramore's not rock.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to get.
You can keep them.
That's what I'm going to get. I just
Those can be your emails.
I like seeing the new things. Tracy Chapman has a number one song, number one streaming song. It's a 35-year-old song, Alex, because of her duet with
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. He put her on the show with him last night, and everybody went to, I think, Spotify, and it's the number one song right now. Stuff like that is cool to me. Like, that's really, really cool. And that's a great song. I know you love that song. Good. That's a great song. It's awesome. It was smart of him to pick that to cover. Yeah. You know? So
still meaningful after all these years.
I don't think many of you will click on the Grammy link, but there is a Grammy link up today. Until we get the 6 picks up, then we're going to have to look at stuff like that.
And let's not bury the lead. I mean, Taylor Swift announced that she's writing a new album. And we have...
Oh, and we turned it on. My daughter and I, we turned it on, and she won, and she went up there and did that. So that was the time frame. We watched for about 35, 40 minutes.
Tortured Poets Department. And no, she didn't mention him at all, not even one time. And she, Celine Dion also presented her something. And Celine Dion, people have been looking for her to make an appearance because her health is really on the decline. But could you tell last night? I mean,
she was wearing, that's not the award that I saw. Okay. I saw her win something else. She won multiple Grammys last night. So the one that I saw
13
is when she announced the album. Yeah. So I did see that announcement. But apparently people are giving Taylor a hard time because she didn't mention anything about Celine Dion being there in that moment.
Or Travis.
She was doing all of her thank yous and all of that stuff. And Celine Dion is standing there. And wow, it's great to see Celine Dion here. Here's all the people I want to thank. I'm not giving her a hard time. People are giving her a hard time for not mentioning her. And Travis. All right.
Right, Alex, being people.
100 bottles of Love Street on the wall. Did you check? I got to see if it's updated. We're going to put 10 new faces up there this morning. So, man, there's a lot to do. Are we ready to go with Texas Hammer?
We sure are.
Yeah? There you go. Okay, so if you wanted to play the Texas Hammer game, it's for sold-out Blue October tickets for their show Saturday, March 2nd at the 713 Music Hall. You got to get in the queue right now, though, okay? 713-212-5945 if you want to play. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about my good friends over at Serta Pro Painters. Is it time to refresh the paint at your home? Is it time to refresh the paint at your business? Serta Pro paints residential and commercial properties. Oh, yeah, every day. Every day, man. Get the power of pro on your side. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's always going to be Serta with a C. Okay? The power of timeliness. The power of doing it right. The localness of them, okay? Each Serta Pro painter business independently owned and operated right here locally in our communities. Official painting partner of our Houston Astros. Easily accessible at CertaPro.com. Schedule that free estimate online. The power of pro.
Heads up on the northwest side, 290 eastbound at Jones, and accidents blocking 2 left lanes, and traffic from Highway 6 is stopped, and there's about a 15-minute delay. So Highway 6 can be an alternate route for you there. Over in Katy, the Grand Parkway northbound, right before I-10, there's an accident that stopped traffic from Highland Knowles Drive. Peak Road's going to be your alternate route there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Anyone that wants to play the Texas Hammer game, I see a couple of you on board right now. If you want to play the Texas Hammer game, you need to get in the queue right now. You need to call Chile, 713-212-5945. It's for sold-out Blue October tickets. 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies, highs of around 66 today. What's trending?
Speaking of Chile, you might want to ask him more about this Killer Mike situation. Apparently, he's a rapper that won a Grammy, and then he had to be escorted from the venue. I don't know. I'm not familiar with his work, but he nabbed Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song for Scientists and Engineers, and he was detained after he won his Grammys. So there was a little bit of drama there.
Okay.
He's an Atlanta-born rapper. Best rap album. And then, okay, so it's a ton of Grammy stuff. We know Taylor Swift announced her new album. We know Tracy Chapman's record's doing really well. But really here on the Rod Ryan Show, it's all about the MILF. The MILF's our number one performing blog page, guys. So
I haven't looked yet.
All right, let me go see if anyone we know who's our nominee.
Oscar.
Oscar. Okay, yeah,
He sent it in.
Oscar, thanks for the submission there. Number one performing blog page. You're looking at girls' blog page doing well, and then people are checking to see if they're on the 100 bottles of Carbox Love Street on the wall.
Oh,
That's
good.
what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Maybe the phones are being funky today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, hello. Who's this?
This is Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Welcome to the Texas Hammer game.
Awesome to be here.
Who's your co-pilot today?
Awesome to be here. My daughter, Genevieve, is in the car.
Hey, Genevieve. All right, well, let's see if you can win yourself some tickets here. I'm going to play you a clip from the Texas Hammer, and you have to tell me what's the name of the band, what's the name of the song, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Coming down the pipe in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I need the name of the band and the name of the song. Sounds like the kid knows it.
I don't know.
2,
I'm
1.
sorry.
All right. Bye, Genevieve.
Bye, Genevieve.
Enrique, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Dropping off my kids to school.
Oh, you got kids in the car as well with you. Everyone's busy this morning. Well, let's try to get you these tickets. Take a listen to the Texas Hammer right here. What's the name of the band? What's the name of the song? 3.
Yeah, the song is just like you, 3 Days Grace.
Cool.
That Google worked out for you.
I don't know. He's got a bunch of kids in the car. I don't know. Enrique, you got it. Who's in the car with you this morning?
My wife is joining me, Yasmin. My daughter Elizabeth, my son Axel, and my baby Yair.
That's a full car, bro. Well, listen, you're going to have to get some kind of a babysitter because I got a pair of tickets for you and the wife to go to Blue October. It's a sold-out show Saturday, March 2nd, all right? 713
Oh,
Music
that's
Hall.
so awesome. We've never seen this. It's going to be our first time.
Oh, Enrique, I'm so happy for you, man. You're going to love it. You're going to love them live. I can't believe I'm talking to somebody that's not seen Blue October live before. All right, fam. Thanks for being a part of the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. .94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Thank you so much for having us on. Let me listen to that lyric again. Alex, normally you're running around here saying this one's easy, this one's easy. Was this one not easy?
I thought it was fairly easy. He
You
says
thought
it
it was-
pretty clearly.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Clear as day.
It
Now
doesn't-
I know.
It doesn't normally hit me like that, but as soon as he almost said it like in the cadence of
And
the
it's
song.
not like rhythmically sang or anything like that either.
Yes, yes,
It's not
yes,
Brandon
yes.
Boyded into a song.
Yeah, no, that one was fairly easy. Well, now it's easy that I know what it is.
After hearing it, most of the songs are much easier to guess the lyric for.
All of them are.
Yeah, I would
Everyone.
say 100%.
100%. Blue October sold out show. We've been talking about it. We gave away the first pair of tickets. We'll have those for you all week. But yeah, I was surprised to see, not surprised, but this far out, I know that they're going to sell out when they play 713. But I thought it'd be a little bit more closer to the show. So, wow, that's a hot ticket. We'll have that for you all week. We will have another pair for you probably tomorrow. If I know Chile, 8:20. Today at 8:20, we got Rodeo Houston tickets. We're giving away tickets to go see Jelly Roll. I don't know what Jelly Roll. I thought I saw him at the Grammys last night. Me watching on TV. I think I saw him down there. I only watched about 20, 25 minutes of the Grammys. It was good, though, what I watched. So we'll have some Jelly Roll tickets for you next hour, and it looks like we're continuing with Go Fund Yourself, chance to win $1,000. So that's going to happen all week. Go Fund Yourself at 9:10, and then we will turn it over to Jeremy and do all of that. This is a funny email from Anthony. iHeart Advertising works. I'm like, okay, let me see what he's got to say about this. We were cleaning out our garage and our shed this weekend. Good weekend for that, by the way. He said, spring cleaning style at our house. My 4-year-old son says, Alexa, play 94.5 The Buzz on iHeartRadio. I've never been more proud. We listen to y'all on the ride to school every morning. Sock, shoe, water, toothpaste, water. Anthony, I love hearing that. I absolutely love hearing that. My kid's got that at her mom's house. She can ask, play Rod Ryan show.
My dad does that every morning.
On
Not to
iHeartRadio.
listen to us, Rod, to make sure that I came to work.
But that's it? And then he hears your voice and he's like,
He
she's
says-
there?
Yeah, every now and then he'll let it play out a little bit, but yeah, it's a check-in,
Okay.
which I appreciate.
That's good. That's
We
good.
should listen a little longer.
Yeah, I wish he would. Shout out to Tim Gunn, longtime listener of the Rod Ryan Show. Looks like he took third place in some sort of a chili cook-off. The 28th annual Cool Cats Chili Cook-Off. 44 teams turned in chili. He took third place. That's a lot.
That's amazing.
That's really, really good.
Bet that's delicious.
I bet it is delicious. I didn't ask him yet, beans or no beans. I will ask him, though. Jimi Hendrix. This is on the music blog page. My prediction is going to go for way more than this. Jimi Hendrix used to wear headbands all the time when he performed. He had one that was red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And he wore it documented during 7 concerts from 1969 to 1970. It's on the auction block right now. They say it's going to go for somewhere around $40,000.
Wow.
This is a $100,000 item.
Easy.
I'm telling you, this is a $100,000 item. What's the guy? Is it Jim Irsay? Who owns the Colts?
Jim Irsay, yeah.
Irsay? He's got all kinds of stuff like this.
That's like all he does. He's just super rich. So he's like, I'll buy this when it comes up at auction.
He
has his collection of guitars. That if you go,
The
to,
guitars.
is nuts.
He has smashed guitars from
It's like everybody you can think of that's like that Kurt Cobain guitar when they put it up on auction. I was shocked that Jim Irsay didn't go out and buy it because he buys every single big guitar that gets put
So
out.
is it only music or is it other things too?
It's music.
Okay.
He seems to be like a big music head.
Okay.
So
on YouTube, if you look up Jim Irsay guitars, like there's probably a million videos of him like showing his collection.
Well, Jimi Hendrix headband, again, 7 performances. It's the same one he wore during his performance of Machine Gun on New Year's Day, which Bill Graham then called the most brilliant emotional display of virtuoso electric guitar playing of all time. He's wearing this headband. It's $100,000.
So easily.
But there are so low on these things. Current bid is $14,500. Auction ends on the 24th if anybody wants to bid.
Did you see the Michael Jordan Championship sneakers sold for $8 million, the one he wore during the 6 NBA finals. So if those are worth $8 million, I think this thing's worth $1 million. Like, come on, like 100? That's so low.
Yeah.
If you're a music head, you need this on your head.
Yeah, I agree. Check out the music blog page today. 94.5. I'm sorry, I'm rocking out to that song. I love it. I'm telling you, I love that song. I'm like air guitaring and everything over there. It's the only guitar I can afford, is the air one. But some 41 landmines. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Come on. Rod Ryan Show on this MILF Monday. I think it was Oscar that sent this in. I don't know if she is Canadian. She's wearing a Canada shirt. She's jacked. She is jacked.
Okay.
Hacked. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Hope you're off to a great start to your day. 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies, highs of around 66. So I mentioned this this auction, and Tessa agreed with me. It's a headband that was worn by Jimi Hendrix several times, and it's documented because it's in photographs at about 7 or 8 live performances from 1969 to 1970. They think it's going to go for around 40 grand. I'm like, nah. Not that headband. It's red, white, and blue. It's, I don't think he wore it at Woodstock,
I mean,
though.
this is someone who died so young,
Yeah.
had only, a handful of performances like this. Not a handful. I mean, he toured, right? But, this is someone who left us too soon and was iconic.
He's still thought of as the greatest guitar
That's what I'm
player
saying.
of all time. But I had mentioned Jim Irsay. He's the guy that owns the Colts. He's an eccentric guy.
Yeah.
And obviously a billionaire. I think everybody's
Yeah.
you have to be a billionaire to be an owner of a team. I looked it up just to see. The owner of Kurt Cobain's that iconic, the blue, I know you can all visualize it, the blue guitar in the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. Jim Irsay bought that guitar for just under $5 million.
Wow.
The guitar from the video.
Wow.
So if
What's
there's
it like to have F-off money like that?
if there's any sort of musical item that goes up for sale, just assume it's Jim Irsay.
Yeah,
that
it's
buys
not
it.
yours.
So you were looking
I
up.
found his collection.
Okay, so you just.
This is just what's listed as his collection.
So
I'm sure
as
he has
he's.
more.
And this guy owns the Colts.
Yeah. So this is
What
just
is
do you want to just hit the Beatles section because that's his favorite band.
Okay, what does he have Beatles?
The 1963 Gretsch 6120 from John Lennon. That was from Paperback Writer.
Okay.
He has George Harrison's Gibson that he used in Revolver.
Okay.
He has Ringo Starr's first Ludwig drum kit that he used when the Beatles originally toured Europe. He has the bass drum head from Ringo's drum set on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh,
when
come
they came
on.
over here.
That's insane.
He has John Broadwood and Sons upright piano that was used by John Lennon for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band, the whole album.
When they list what he has, does it say what they went for?
It does not.
I'd
But I
love.
would imagine a lot of money.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he doesn't have to say what he spent on this stuff. I mean, we're not the IRS, but it's pretty well documented that $4.5 million was the auction for the Smells Like Teen Spirit guitar.
Yeah. He also has the sheet music, the handwritten sheet music from Paul McCartney in Hey Jude. That was written.
Now, one of the record-setting guitars, I think, was something from Pink Floyd, wasn't it?
David Gilmour. So yeah, he has his black Strat from Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, and The Wall. He has a 1969 Martin D35 that was from Wish You Were Here.
Oh my God.
And then he has.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Now,
So those are just two things he owns of his.
does he have a museum?
I think
Does he have a will?
He's got a mansion, so I would imagine how rich people just have this is the foyer. It's probably his trophy room.
Golly.
He's got to have a section
I'm
of
sure
the
he
house
does.
that's
Jay Leno
a
has
museum.
the
Yeah.
garage. That's probably what he's got his
Yeah.
version of. His garage is just guitars and other stuff. He also has the gloves and shoes used in the Rumble in the Jungle. The
Muhammad Ali.
That's awesome.
And then he has Sonny Liston's belt, heavyweight belt that he got. He also has Jackie Robinson's baseball bat from the 1953 season.
Oh, man.
He has a saddle used on Secretariat to win the Triple Crown.
Now, do you, for your
He has
favorite.
Wilson from Castaway. He owns the volleyball Wilson
Oh, my
from the 2000
God.
movie Castaway.
So
he has a
it's
golden
not
ticket
just,
from
I
Willy
mean,
Wonka
it's not
and the Chocolate
music, it's
Factory.
entertainment, it's sports, it's everything.
It's every movie, sports, and music,
It's just,
basically.
Pop
it's
culture.
Pop culture. Right.
things.
He's going to have, someone's going to have that on their hands when he passes away. I wonder if he's going to donate it all or if his kids are going to keep being passionate about that stuff too.
I bought a bunch of stuff back in the day that I have kind of just put away.
Okay.
I have a lot of
What you
guitars.
got? Okay. What you got?
Oh,
Come on.
Van Halen, The Who,
Okay.
Zeppelin Reunion,
Oh, you got a little collection going on.
Bob
over there.
Dylan, Tito, Carlos Santana. I got some stuff
Okay, well, wait,
was-
and you just keep it in the garage? Where do you keep it?
stored away.
Okay.
Stored away. I don't have them out. It's not that exciting to me that I didn't get them signed. Like, don't get me wrong. Seeing Eddie Van Halen's signature on a guitar, it freaks me out. Like, I love it. It's amazing. I have that one out.
Yeah.
That one I have on display. The other ones I have packed away.
But those are the ones they played.
No.
Oh.
No. I don't have Jim Irsay collectibles.
I see.
These are
that's what
crappy
separates.
Edition.
crappy
cost.
Fender Squire guitars,
Okay.
which is the lowest base model guitar.
They just went on a line.
And they just went in and they signed it down the line.
I see.
Okay. So I have some of that stuff. They're all documented and everything.
Like, we have those Buzzfest guitars that all the bands signed, not knocking any of the Buzzfest bands, but it's like that wasn't like a concert used guitar. It was
Right.
like, we just had these, sign these, please.
All right. I'll tell you a quick story. And I told this story one time, and the guy I was telling the story about, because I didn't know who it was, he goes, "You're telling the story about me right now." I've always heard this story.
Okay.
And I'm talking to like some people in the record industry. And I had heard this story forever. Van Halen back in the day. They're all partying. This is with David Lee Roth. Okay. They're all partying. And it was wild. The backstage was backstage back then. Okay. But apparently the record guy he had promised all the radio stations, or there were contest winners or something, autographed guitars by Van Halen. So you got the bass player going through, Michael Anthony, he's signing his name in all of them. And then you got Alex, who's probably drunk, the drummer, and he like misses one here or there. And he's he's got 10 guitars there, and maybe he hit 7 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you got Eddie going through, and then you got David Lee Roth, got 2 girls hanging on each shoulder, and like maybe he hit 4 of them. Well,
Right.
the promotion is all the guys in Van Halen are going to sign these guitars, right?
Okay.
Now, this mystery record guy that I just heard about apparently walked back there, and the manager could do all the signatures, and he was fixing all of the guitars.
Oh my God.
And Alex
yeah,
didn't get
because
this one.
they made
Boom.
a promise, but the band's on one.
Yep. David Lee Roth missed this one. Boom. He knew how to do all their autographs, and he was cleaning them all up. So I've always heard this story about this record guy that walked in and he witnessed it. Mm-hmm. I was at like some convention. He's in the room. He's like, "That was me."
I'm the guy.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? There's 7 billion people on the planet, and he's there. He goes, "You're telling the story. That's my story."
That's so crazy.
That was me back there that I walked in. I
We
go,
had to memorize our mom's signature so we wouldn't get in trouble, and he had to memorize their signature so he wouldn't get in trouble.
the manager knew them all. So I asked him, I said, "Is every word true?" He goes, "Yeah, every word of that is true."
Wow.
Yes. So
That's
just,
why those certificate of authenticity things, they mean something.
Very important. Very important.
all right. So yeah, be careful if you're out there buying autographed merchandise.
Okay, Valentine's Day is it's close. And are you ready? Are you ready to make it one to remember? My suggestion, show your love with exquisite fashion jewelry from Diamonds Direct. That's right. Save an extra 20% while you're at it. Now, through Valentine's, all fashion favorites at Diamonds Direct are on sale. That's a big deal. All earrings, all bracelets, all necklaces, stackable bands, colored gemstone jewelry, and much, much more. Case after case of amazing home run, romantic, timeless gifts for Valentine's Day. And starting at under $500. This includes some beautiful pieces from world-class designers. Diamonds Direct also has special financing available. So you can do the flowers and candy. That is all good. But take it to the next level this year with the fantastic piece of fashion jewelry that she can enjoy for years to come. Don't miss Diamonds Direct sale on all fashion favorites. Plus, get an incredible 20% off right now. Happy Valentine's Day from Diamonds Direct. Shop inside or online at diamondsdirect.com. Over on the northwest side, that accident on 290 is cleared up eastbound at Jones Road, but there's still about an 18-minute delay. So if you want to take Fry or Highway 6, those are going to be your alternate routes if you're going eastbound on 290. Another accident on the Grand Parkway is causing a delay northbound before I-10. You can take Peak Road as an alternate route there. And that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. Hey, man, thanks for sending in those pictures of rainbows. Yeah, right? Did you get them?
Yeah.
I sent them over to you to and I sent it over to Chili as well. He's working on a ton of stuff right now, but
He got my 6 picks up. I appreciate that. Thank you.
okay. Tessa's 6 picks are up. Apparently, there's some kind of awesome rainbow outside, so you know that we got an inside cabin here. So we rely on you guys when something like that is happening outside. I appreciate you sharing some of that stuff with us. And then, yeah, I like 6 listeners that sent me 6 pics. I don't know what to do. I mean,
because we've all been bitching about them, and so people are like, here are my 6 pics from the weekend. Like, yeah, because you had a fun weekend.
shut her up. Here's my 6 pics. Here's mine. I'd love to show you guys off. I'd love to show off my 6 pics.
I need to post my picture with Michelle. Your old intern, Michelle, came in on Friday, and she goes, Tessa, it's Groundhog's Day. Just post the same picture 6 times. She is so funny.
I told her get out.
Michelle is so freaking funny.
I said get out of here. Leave right now.
I need to post our picture that we took on Friday as well.
I thought that was going to be because you even said, oh, good, I got 1 pic down.
That's
well, I thought that was going to be one of yours.
I have 2 from Friday. One's of you just sitting there looking at me, and one's of Michelle and I. But I ended up acquiring more. But I do need to tweet those out because those were awesome.
All right.
They're so funny.
Love you, Michelle. Thanks for stopping by on Friday. It's good when people that were a part of the show, they still like you.
Yeah, that's all.
You know,
Right, they haven't written you off completely.
Yeah, not everybody that leaves the show is miserable. And, nice. 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies, high of 66. Test it with Houston's headlines.
Okay, so Governor Greg Abbott had a lot of company over the weekend in Eagle Pass. More than a dozen Republican governors joined him yesterday for a press conference. The federal government is in charge of enforcing immigration law, but Abbott is claiming the administration has failed, that they have left Texas to defend itself against an ongoing flood of illegal immigrants. Texas continues to place a razor wire barrier between the Rio Grande and Shelby Park in Eagle Pass. Today is the last day to register to vote in the March 5th Texas primary election. The Texas Secretary of State's office says state law requires eligible voters to register by the 30th day before Election Day. To register, you can fill out an application and return it to your county election of office today. If you have a Texas driver's license or a valid state ID card, you can register to vote online when renewing either of these through the DPS.
This voting thing never ends. I feel like at any given time you can go out and vote for something around here.
Lots to vote for. Lots to vote for.
Wait, didn't I just vote for something? What now? What do you want me to vote on now?
If you could have voted for this, you probably would have.
What?
National Fart Day.
Yeah, listen, I'm not involved in this at all. I there was plenty of things to talk about. You picked this to talk about.
National Fart Day has been a holiday for 16 years now.
Cup of cheese.
It's not a federal holiday yet. It's mostly just for fun. But there are a few articles that remind people that passing gas is completely normal. Most humans produce between 1 and 4 pints of 1 and 4 pints of gas daily. On average, people pass wind around 15 to 20 times per day. And
well, you now I've seen you before on the Houston Life.
Yeah.
Around 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You guys do a little riffing in the beginning.
Yeah, a little host chat. We call that our host chat.
Yeah. Does National Fart Day come up on your television show?
We're not going to bring this up today.
So just lowbrow Rod Ryan show, not the TV show.
Yeah, we're classy, not gassy over there.
Gotcha. Okay. But here that
it
goes.
totally plays.
Okay.
And just so you know, when you eat or drink too quickly, chew gum, smoke, or wear loose dentures, your body, you're swallowing air, and that's something that could cause some of your gas, Alex.
Everybody farts.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah, everybody does.
Maybe that's what I'll get your kid. That's a good book.
Yeah.
It's a good book for a child. Everybody farts.
They'll learn.
Do you have stuff that you're going to pass down? Are you going to give stuff to Alex that London has, or are you going to keep it all and hoard it and get another storage shed? What are you doing over there?
Listen, I don't want to push, because sometimes when you have all this kid stuff and there's another kid coming, not far behind. Oh my God, I got all this stuff. Not everybody wants bins of crap.
Right.
Don't worry, I got this covered.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't push my stuff on other people.
All right. Alex, do you want it? Do you want his old stuff?
Do you want the fart book?
That definitely.
I'll get you a new one.
I definitely want
I'll get you a new one.
And the Taylor Swift book, you give it to him when London's done with it. Okay, thank you. A lot more has been revealed about Darius Rucker's police troubles last week. The Crazy Criminal blog page today goes off. So we have an update about his arrest, which was actually, we thought it was this February. It was February of last year. He was pulled over for expired tags. Cops thought they smelled weed. He said, no, I don't have that.
Wait. The breaking news last week was he got arrested a year ago?
Remember, the mugshot was released last week, and so people are like, Darius Rucker was arrested in Tennessee or wherever he was. But it's an older mugshot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so now we know the backstory behind it. They found a THC vape pen. They found these pills, and the pills are basically magic mushrooms in pill form.
Okay.
Okay, so you have that. And then I think the bigger story is Patrick Mahomes' dad getting arrested. He has been arrested on suspicion of DWI. It's reportedly his third DWI arrest dating back to 2018. So he actually was arrested here in Texas, in Tyler, which is north of where he grew up, where Patrick Mahomes grew up with his family. They're from Texas.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
like,
it's
such
never,
a bonehead move.
Never a good
period.
time.
But like, especially because of who your family is, who your son is, you have no excuses. You should have a full-time driver.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's talk about the Grammys because they were on last night. It was a lot about Taylor Swift. She won her 13th Grammy for Best Pop Vocal when she went up there. She announced that she had a brand new album on the way. Miley Cyrus seemed to have the time of her life performing Flowers. What else? Jay-Z, not happy. He went up and he received the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. And during his speech, he said that it was an injustice that Beyonce never won Album of the Year. He's like, she has more Grammys than anyone else. She never won Album of the Year.
He has no relation to her or anything, right? Like, he might not be biased.
I just wonder why the people around her take it upon themselves to do that. I mean, I can only listen, and I don't want to blame Beyonce, but I think about my brother or, you know, my husband that doesn't exist, and I think, like, am I bitching in private how hurt I am about it? Because they continuously go up and complain on her behalf.
Right.
You know, because if it wasn't a big deal, I'd be to say, hey, you don't say a word about this. You don't. You let them have their moment. That whatever, they're snubbing me for whatever reason, but I don't care. I have all the Grammys. So why are they going up and saying it?
I don't know. I thought it was. He got some laughs, and then he also got some.
Well, he was also talking about people that are not. He's like, some of y'all shouldn't even be nominated.
Yeah,
he was talking mess.
So
but
then why doesn't Jay-Z just make his own award show?
Maybe he probably will. Anyway, those are Houston's headlines. We have a Grammy page on Links and Guess.
And guess who's winning Album of the Year every year, even when she doesn't have an album
Let her
out?
have them.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, my wife won again. No kidding. It's like Oprah on the cover of her own magazine. Oh my God, I made the cover again.
Not a bad idea.
Oh my God, I made the cover. This is awesome.
It me.
Oh my God, that's like 88
Oprah's
covers.
own
88
magazine.
covers in a row.
Sherrod Ryan Show Hall of Fame. We're in it every
Yeah,
year.
this is all you gotta do.
All right, what do you got in sports?
The Pro Bowl was yesterday in a flag football form. The NFC beat the AFC 65-59 thanks to a 4th and goal stop from the NFC at the goal line to win the game. And some more football news. It's opening night in Las Vegas, the event formerly known as Super Bowl Media Day. You're going to get all the coaches and players out there answering questions. You're going to have the Spanish reporter looking hot and asking him if he's going to marry her or whatnot. I'm sure all the questions you're going to. Brock Purdy's going to be asked a million times how it feels being the last guy in the draft, how it feels being in the Super Bowl. All of those things are going to go into it. And if you want to watch it, it's going to all start at 5 o'clock on NFL Network. We'll also have the highlights from tonight on the Sports Blog tomorrow.
Brock Purdy had the best clapback of the whole weekend.
What do you say?
So Cam Newton has been really outspoken as of late.
Okay.
Okay. So Cam Newton said that Brock Purdy is the 10th best player on the San Francisco 49ers. Okay. He said he's not really like a game changer. He's a game maintenance guy. I forgot the terms he used.
Okay.
But he's saying things. Brock Purdy said, when I looked, there are like 90 guys that are listed as quarterback on an NFL franchise, and Cam Newton isn't one of them. It was awesome. It was
Great point.
That is good.
It
That is
was
good. Good
awesome.
for Brock. Good for Brock. Did you?
I agree.
Okay, Pat McAfee said Brock Purdy could walk on water, and you guys would say, "Oh, it's because he can't swim." Like, people give him so much crap.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, Cam Newton's just been getting a little too, I don't know. He's trying to push his brand right now, and you know, and
Well, his
who knows?
brand isn't in the Super Bowl, and Brock Purdy is. Like,
He seems like he's a jealous guy that wants to still
Tad
be in
bad.
the league.
Tad bad.
I can play from outside the club. You can't
Yeah.
even get in.
Rockets got blown out by the Timberwolves last night, 111-90. They're now 23-26 in the season. They're going to have a day off today before they play the Pacers on the road tomorrow night. That is what's going on in sports.
Here we go. What's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. Sick and tired of those achy joints? You're dreading the idea of maybe a possible surgery, maybe don't have time. That's really, it's awful when I hear people, and I understand it. Like, I need surgery, but I can't. I can't take off of work. I can't be down. I can't have that kind of downtime. All right, QC Kinetics. Give them a call. The state of healthcare is just always changing. The old ideas of staying on steroids or having to do surgery are no longer your only options. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative, non-surgical, drug-free treatments that deliver lasting results. Knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, arthritis, an old injury. Don't let this pain keep you from living your best life, okay? You can do something about it. QC Kinetics, advanced state-of-the-art treatments. They harness and direct your body's natural ability to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. There are locations here in town now: Sugar Land, Woodlands, Heights, and Cypress. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation, 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285. That's 713-913-5285.
Okay, let's get to the southeast side. An accident's cleared. I-45 northbound at Griggs. There's still some stop and go from airport. Under a 10-minute delay, but you can take Highway 3 if you need an alternate route. The biggest delay I'm seeing is on the north side, East Tex between Quitman, Liberty, and Highway 288. That's kind of normal for this time of day right now. And then an accident's cleared on 290 eastbound at Jones. Highway 6 or Fry are going to be your alternates from there, but the accident itself has cleared. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Sublime and What I Got. Sublime's got the kids singing right now. They got a show scheduled at Coachella. I think there's a couple of handful of shows that the band now can use the term Sublime. It was Sublime with Rome for a long, long time, and even that was they were getting some pushback from the family. But now you have the kid singing, and I think they're going to be going out on a big tour, man. We're waiting. I mean, that's perfect for summer. So we're keeping our ear to the ground to see if we get some information on that soon. I do have Jelly Roll tickets coming up for you this hour. Rodeo Houston, Jelly Roll, March 6th, NRG Stadium. Tickets are still available. And I think most of these shows Jelly Roll's going to sell out, man. He'll sell that thing out for sure. Speaking of, so we were talking a little bit about the Super Bowl coming up, and Patrick Mahomes' dad, knucklehead, gets a DUI, which bad on all fronts. It's his third one. Horrible. That's that should be jail time, I think.
Dude,
at this point, 3 times. I mean,
normally 3 strikes. I mean, I think in some states that is you can go to jail for that.
But I mean, to be so careless, and your son is on the biggest platform in the world right now, and then you go out and do something this stupid, it really is selfish. It really is. I mean, I don't know much about Patrick Mahomes' father, but 3 DUIs. That's kind of what you know about him now. So he's on the Crazy Criminal blog page.
Dude, poor, does Patrick have the worst supporting cast around him?
I mean, what is it with his brother?
His brother
I don't
just
know
got.
him.
I mean, his brother just got cleared, but there was that video of him circulating. Remember when he kind of aggressively grabs this manager at a restaurant, forcibly kisses her?
Yeah. Okay.
And then his wife for a long time caught a lot of heat. She doesn't bother me as much.
Annoying though. That doesn't mean she's a bad person.
No. Listen. I became a huge Mahomes fan after that Quarterbacks documentary came out on Netflix.
I didn't watch that.
Dude,
I didn't watch that.
Grinds. He busts his ass. You would appreciate it. You would really appreciate it.
I should hate him, and I don't. I should. But for some reason, he seems to be a pretty likable guy. Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
He's the running back for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes.
Is he married, or is he dating some celebrity?
I do not know.
Dating Olivia Culpo?
Culpo.
Yeah.
So Christian McCaffrey's mom, who's married to his dad, who used to play football, they said that they couldn't afford a suite for the game. They said
they said it was too expensive.
It's over $2 million for a suite for Las Vegas.
It's insane.
The food and the drink and everything,
Yeah.
whatever. You get 2 somebody listed what you get. You get 2 parking passes. It was $2.5 million, and the mom wasn't really bitching. It was kind of funny, and I think it brought to light what kind of money is being spent there. We know that, nosebleeds, right here I got a story, nosebleeds started out at $10,000.
I saw that.
It's Vegas. So people just, number one, they want to be in Vegas. It's an attractive destination
This
to
time
be.
of year anyway, right?
And then the fact that game's going on, so now you can see there are tickets that are going for about half of that. So people don't want to spend that $10,000. But apparently, Christian McCaffrey's mom said, and she was kind of making fun, with my son's big boy money, and I think she even mentioned the girlfriend.
Oh, it's a fiance.
The fiance.
Mm-hmm.
We can't afford a suite to go see our son play. Now, I didn't take this as, oh, sorry, you got to sit with us in the peasant section. I didn't take it that way. I thought, wow, way to bring this to light. $2.5 million for a suite for a football game. $2.5 million. You don't walk away with an item that you paid for.
Yeah.
I get it. You go and you watch your kid play in the Super Bowl, which is awesome. And I'm sure they're going to spend a lot of money and get really good seats. I didn't know that would even be a ballpark. If you told me that a suite was $1 million, I'd probably still be doing this bit right now. I didn't know it was $2.5 million.
Apparently, if you believe X, and there are multiple reports, Christian McCaffrey's fiance, Olivia Culpo, has bought a suite for her birthday, and it's reported to have cost $2 million. Lisa earlier said that she could not afford it on her podcast.
Yeah.
So
they ended up spending the money?
So happy birthday. Jiminy Christmas, that's a lot of money. That is so much money. I mean, I get trying to be in your mom-in-law's good graces, but holy shnikes, that is so much money.
Wow. I should have done Alyssa Milano and maybe done like a GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah, to get a GoFundMe going.
Hey, I really want to see my husband play in the Super Bowl from a suite. Could you guys help us out with this?
Jeez.
Let me take a short break. When we come back on a rec check for you, we'll find out what's trending, and then we'll get you some Rodeo Houston tickets to go see Jelly Roll.
Hey, it's your girl Tessa talking about my family over at Classic Elite. Classic Elite Chevy Sugarland. Right now, you can get $3,000 off Tahoes, $3,000 off Suburbans. You can get $12,000 off the 2023 Chevy Silverado, which is a beautiful, beautiful truck. Or, hey, maybe you like the Equinox, right? Get you in something a little more sensible. $299 a month. The Traverses, you can get $4,000 off those right now. Classic Elite Chevy Sugarland is a GM Dealer of the Year now for 13 years in a row. Together, let's drive. Ask for Jeff or Tiffany Sebastian when you go over there. Tell them Tessa from The Buzz sent you.
Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod. Listen, we are updated now. 100 bottles of Karbach on the wall for the big game. 60 of your wonderful, bright, shiny faces are on the wall right now, so go see if you made it. Now, the worst kept secret in the world right now is, and I'm so happy it happened. It's the 20th year of this show. I've got a new partner, which means we all have a new partner now. I'm so excited to share. Man, we're going to be partying all year long and hopefully for years to come with our friends over at Karbach and the Karbach Brewery and doing fun things with them. It all started with us getting ready for the big game. I'm officially speaking on behalf of my friends over at the Karbach Brewery. Couldn't be more happy about it. We're all excited, man. We got the Love Street promotion going on right now, man. Karbach Love Street, of course, it's a state of mind, and we're going to be doing fun things all year long. So here's my reminder for you, okay, as you're getting ready for the big game. Get out, get stocked up on some Karbach Love Street today. KarbachBrewing.com, Love Street Blonde, music to your beer.
Heads up in Fort Bend, there is a major accident. This one's involving an 18-wheeler, and it's blocking all the main lanes on the Grand Parkway between Kingsland Boulevard and I-10. Now, you can take the West Park Tollway or Peak Road as an alternate route. This is stop traffic from the Westheimer Parkway. And I don't know if this is additional details. Earlier, this was where the FedEx truck accident occurred. But now it appears to be a hazmat situation right there on Highway 99 between Kingsland Boulevard and I-10. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Can I say?
You say anything you want. It's your show.
Go off, King.
Then I'm going to say.
Go ahead. Can't wait.
What a beautiful audience we have.
Okay. True.
We have 60. We got to count these things. It looks like there's not enough people. Doesn't look like there's 40 more spots left, but there is. I know there is. We have 60 of you up right now. 100 bottles of Love Street on the wall. Mm-hmm. We got a good-looking audience. I'm talking about dudes and chicks. We really do. I'm just looking through this, and I'm just giggling. I'm like, man, it reminds me we need to bring back the Monday selfie thing.
Yeah.
Because we don't get to, I saw a lot of you down in Galveston this weekend, and we seen a lot of you over the years at all of our different events. I love seeing pictures of people that listen to the show. I really do. It's one of my I think everybody knows it's one of my absolute favorite things. So I was just going through, and yeah, there's 60 of you up there right now. It's not too late for you to play along with the 100 bottles of Love Street on the wall. 40 more spaces available. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days available. If you haven't sent in a picture of you and your Love Street yet, please do so. All the information is on Links and Guest. And then don't forget, there's that additional chance to win $500. Because ultimately, during the game on Sunday, $500 per quarter. So good luck to you, man. Make sure you go check that out online. 10% chance of rain, cloudy skies, high of 66. You can tell I'm pretty excited to be working with Carbach.
Yeah, I'm
Super
happy
excited.
for you. I'm happy for you.
I am.
It's a great pairing.
I've known a lot of the guys over there for a long time.
Right.
So I know it's just the right, when you put on some pair of clothes, you're just like, the jeans.
Like,
you
this
put
is
on
my
a pair of jeans.
favorite pair of jeans.
It's like these Carbach jeans, they fit so good. They just fit so good. All right, what's trending?
Okay. Shane Gillis was fired from SNL back in 2018, but now he's going to host the show later this month. 21 Savage is going to be the musical guest.
All right, Alex might know this. I'm sure he does. Shane Gillis was fired shortly after he was announced on the cast.
Within 48 hours.
Within 48 hours of saying he's a new cast member,
they
found some stuff on social media, so they unhired him. He never did an episode of SNL, but now they're bringing him back to host.
Well,
he's bigger than SNL now, so now they need him.
He's about as big as they get. I mean, he really is. I saw some kind of comparison to, he's like the dude's Taylor Swift.
So what's the difference with SNL? You know what I mean? Like they uncovered clips or videos or pictures, whatever they didn't like, and now they're saying, okay, it's cool now. You're famous enough. I guess that's what it sounds. That's what it sounds like to me.
Or you got unjustly not allowed to be on the show because we
sorry about
overreacted
that.
back in the day.
Probably.
They overreacted.
Okay, something else. Speaking of comedians, there's this adult actress star. Her name's Lisa Ann, and she says she was accused of looking at her phone while she was watching comedian Matt Rife. She was at one of his shows, and apparently NYPD dragged her out of the show for allegedly using her phone. They threatened to put her on psychiatric hold. She famously spoofed Sarah Palin while she was doing her adult acting.
Oh, I knew that name. Lisa Ann. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a story that's really trending right now. And then, okay, now J-Lo, people say J-Lo can't sing. J-Lo can sing. She's not one of the best singers.
I was like, can she?
She's not the best singer, but she can sing. She can dance her ass off, though. We do know that. Mm-hmm. She was doing a performance on SNL, and I guess one of her hair extensions was like coming loose, and she somehow works it into her little dance move and like takes it off and just throws it to the side. And
I've got the video on Looking at Girls.
there you go. Literally snatching her own wig off. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Let's give away some tickets.
I have a pair of Rodeo Houston tickets to see Jelly Roll. He's performing March 6th at NRG, and that's gonna be a sold out show. RodeoHouston.com where you go to get tickets, but you can also win some right here.
I'll take caller 10, 713-212-5945. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Man, we got a full Grammy blog page up. It's got a lot on there. There's a ton of stuff on there. I get it. Not very little rock. I mean, I get that. I understand that. And there's people that as soon as I say Grammys, you might as well just be saying Taylor Swift, and they tune out. And I understand that. I didn't see the Foo Fighters posting about a Grammy win, so I'm assuming they did not come away with some hardware last night, which I'm surprised. I mean, that album, after the death of Taylor is so emotional and good. Yeah. I separate the two. And
Boy Genius won Best Rock Performance, and I know Paramore won Best Rock Album.
So that's the two categories for sure that they were in. One of those categories, Olivia Rodrigo was in too, which I like her. I do. And she performed last night, and I thought she was really, really good. But, okay, so the Foo Fighters don't win. Not everybody loves the Foo Fighters. Most people do. Full Grammy blog page that not one of you has looked at. That's cool. It's on links. It's billed as the biggest night in music. We're a radio station. We're a morning show.
You guys used to go to the Grammys. Teresa tagged her and Jessica in, it's like I guess you guys are on an escalator, and she had tagged the Rod Ryan Show. I shared it on her story.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we used to go every year.
Yeah, the first time they went to the Grammys, and she goes, Jessica and I look 12. Like, they look like, everyone's super young.
Yeah, we used to go out there, and it was really, really fun. I mean, it was weird. You had to do all these interviews. You're at the Grammys, and then Mike, the situation from, the Jersey Shore is coming by for an interview. What does he have to do? I know he's in the news now.
I was like, he's trending today.
But he's not in the music industry, but anybody.
It's just like Radio Row, where they're like, hey, they're
with
going to
like
talk about,
right.
talk about Old Spice's deodorant real fast, but hop on this.
Oh, my God. So we were forced to do an interview.
With?
The Snuggle Moms.
Oh, my God. Were they in a commercial?
Yes, it was something it was a campaign for Snuggle, the
bear
detergent.
I guess fabric softener. The bear, the little bear. And it was the Snuggle Moms, and they were like all singing in their mom jeans. They were going around, and because they
sound like a hoot.
They were a sponsor of the backstage area, Snuggle.
So you had to interview them.
They stood there and they watched you hit record to record the interview. You didn't have to be live, but they made sure that your equipment was on, because you could just fake an interview. Yeah. You could just sit there and talk to somebody and not, don't tell back home, because Jeremy used to run the board, or whoever was running stuff back here. You could just do a fake interview and nobody would know. They made you, we want to hear you say hit record. You got to, at bare minimum, if you're not live, because we weren't live. A lot of afternoon shows were live there. We were a morning show, so we recorded everything. They watched us hit record to record the Snuggle Moms. So tell me, Snuggle, is there any better fabric softener out there?
That used to, like, Radio Row, when I was on the
it.
sports station, I would run the board for them while they were at location or whatever. And you would always, like, there's athletes that would be cool, that would come in like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, no, I'm here with insert sponsor. Do the ad real fast. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? But then there's the guys who's like, yeah, the Super Bowl is interesting, just like, and insert my sponsor. It's like, all right, so you're just an endorsement. Cool.
Yeah, it's bad.
Do you not want to go anymore? Did they not pay for us to go anymore? What's the deal with that? It's not a thing.
It's not available. It's not. Well,
wow, not an option.
I think they just realized that it was a lot of money bringing in all these shows.
Right.
Backstage and being back there, it was a lot of money, and everything just got cheaper. Everybody got that was probably the thing that got cut first. The Snuggle Moms and morning shows in Houston.
Not the Snuggle Moms.
Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Who's on the phone?
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, how are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. Just dropped off my daughter at school, hoping to win some Jelly Roll tickets. She'll be so excited.
You're caller number 10. You won them. Congratulations.
Oh, my God. No way. Oh, yeah. That's going to be awesome.
You're gonna take your daughter to the show?
Yeah, actually, I got her some cowboy boots for Christmas, but I haven't got her tickets to any of the shows yet. So she'll be so excited to go see Jelly Roll.
How old is she?
With Jelly Roll?
I don't know how old Jelly Roll is. I don't care. How old's your daughter?
I want to say he's 40.
Oh, my daughter, she's 12.
I think Jelly Roll's 36. If I'm guessing,
yeah,
he's 36.
Oh, so yeah, he's about a year older than me then.
36, probably 370. Okay.
39. He's 39.
He's 39.
Everyone. I'm glad we cleared that up.
All right. What's your daughter's name?
Riley.
All right, Riley is going to Jelly Roll
Yes.
with her dad, Ryan. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time.
Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. That's amazing.
Thank you, Ryan. Oh, one quick question.
Yeah.
What is your average typical bedtime during the week? Are you all over the place, or do you try to get to bed at a certain time?
I'm kind of all over the place. I work at different times every day, but I do got to get my daughter to school. So, I usually crash out around midnight-ish on the weekdays.
Midnight during the week. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Not many of our audience going to bed after 11 o'clock. About 15%. That's my poll question this morning.
Nice.
Now, in the morning, I come in and I'm gathering all the information and I'm getting all this stuff over to Chile, and then I tag or I'll CC, Tessa, here's the music stuff, here's this. And then, here's a bunch of fun things that, pick and choose. You chose National Fart Day over the hot new bedtime for Gen Z.
That's right.
You thought Fart Day was more important to cover.
I thought this crowd would appreciate it. Yeah.
So I put a poll question up this morning, and it says, what's your typical bedtime during the week? Tessa, how did you answer this? Before 7, 7 to 9, 9 to 11, after 11?
I'm 7 to 9.
7 to 9? Mm-hmm. How strict are you on that out of 5 days?
I'm pretty stringent on that.
Yeah.
I'm not up past 9 anymore, guys.
Yeah.
My days are long. I need that rest.
I know I don't want to know the answer to this.
But here we go.
Jackass.
He looks up.
I mean, it depends.
I look at you with
It varies.
This is the most disgusted I look all morning when I look at you and we talk about what your average
I
bedtime
went to
is.
bed early last night.
What's early?
I fell asleep on the couch at like 10. And then I had to wake up at midnight and take the dog out, but went right back to sleep.
What is your average bedtime Monday through Friday?
It varies.
What is your average? Of course it varies. That's why it's called an average.
I mean, between 10 and midnight, I would guess.
Wow.
I hate you.
What doesn't matter with you?
I hate you.
I got things going on, man.
Like what?
Not one person in our audience took the old before 7 p.m. option.
Oh, I'm
like
close.
that.
Some days, if I'm close to that, I'm taking it.
I can't.
It might be chilly.
There's too much to do.
Oh yeah, that's Chile.
It's starting to get a little later. It's starting to get lighter later right now, which I'm super excited about. Chili, what's your average bedtime? Now, this is after your 3 naps during the day.
Usually like around 7:30.
Did you not? Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
he's been
after,
busy.
but it's not before 7. So still, we are shut out on anyone saying they go to bed before 7 o'clock on average during the week.
I bet on a good day, Chili would go to bed at 7. Like, if everything
Yesterday
lined up
I did.
perfectly.
But
Yesterday I did.
he's in that 7 to 9 category.
I believe.
Which
Yeah.
I am. So here's how it breaks down. What's your typical bedtime during the week? Before 7, nobody. 7 to 9, almost 20% of our audience. 9 to 11 is the biggest sell. Almost 65% of our audience, and then 15% go to bed after 11. That's Alex.
Yep.
9 to 11, I guess I'd put myself in.
The hot new bedtime for 20-somethings is the old people bedtime, between 9 and 10. And I resemble that you say that's old people bedtime because I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. So what does that make me? They say old people bedtime is like 9, 10 o'clock. Younger adults, 18 to 34-year-olds, known as Gen Z, they're going to bed between 9 and 10 o'clock. Young people understand the link between sleep and health more than previous generations. It's being self-aware, knowing that you need that rest. They are prioritizing sleep over any FOMO they may have about missing out on late-night activities.
Well, you're just not going to watch the game.
They're aging. They're aging quickly.
Sabres are on the West Coast. We're not even going to watch that third period.
Doesn't mean that they're not going out. They talked to several young adults for the survey. I have this on LinkedIn Guest. They're going out dancing and having drinks between 5 and 6 o'clock. Who's dancing? Who goes out dancing at 5 o'clock?
I thought we can't dance. if we're Gen Z.
TikTokers.
Yeah, Gen Z. I thought we can't dance anymore.
What?
Don't put your hands up when you're dancing. I
What
know that.
dance hall is available at 5 o'clock? I get.
None. This is a fantasy land.
I get happy hours, but where can you go dancing at 5?
You being the
You
drunkest
can't.
person at the bar, I guess. But they don't drink now either, I thought.
They don't.
In addition to wanting more sleep, they want more time spent working remotely. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
know.
even want
love
to
know.
the way they list it like we care.
Look,
like,
I have to go to
love
bed
it.
so I can not wanna
This
work.
is what's important to me. Okay, cool. No one cares. Just your mom, maybe.
Okay. It's
You're
the
in store
hot new
forever.
bedtime for Gen Z.
Gen Z can't believe when people don't care.
Yeah. I saw Gen Z was
Believe it,
reaching out to
buckos.
millennials this week on TikTok.
What were they doing?
They were like, hey, look, and I think they're realizing the people below them now, they might not love the generation below Generation Z. And it's like, no, we're not here for you now.
Oh,
We're
what's-
not here to help.
Oh, what's that gen called?
I don't know. Generation Alpha? Which
Might
is not
be.
fair. They can't be alphas.
It
They
might
can't be alphas.
You got to
They have
start
to
at the
be,
beginning of the alphabet.
Go Greek letters.
All right. Well,
That is-
listen.
damn it, that's number one.
If you haven't taken our poll question yet, please hit us up on the X, where tomorrow we'll be all over the X. We're going to do hashtag every 20 minutes tomorrow for Monster Jam tickets. So go take my poll question this morning, please.
Man Eye Institute has a sweetheart of a deal for you. They sure do. It's back, lovebirds. Valentine's Day just around the corner. $1,400 off LASIK. That is as sweet as a box of chocolates. You heard right. $1,400 off all laser LASIK at Man Eye Institute. And it's not just for Valentine's Day. They are making hearts flutter all month long. So much so you wish you were celebrating. You can still snag this deal. Call today. Schedule your 100% free consultation and lock in this special Valentine's Day LASIK deal. Love is in the air, and so is the opportunity to save big and get the clear vision you've always dreamed of. Call 800-MY-VISION or book it online at maneye.com. A major accident involving an 18-wheeler still blocking Highway 99, the Grand Parkway between Kingsland Boulevard and I-10. This is going northbound, so your alternate routes are the West Park Tollway or Peak Road. Otherwise, traffic is stopped from Westheimer. And again, all main lanes are blocked by this accident. A roadway has been reduced to one lane over at University at Main Street. This is a temporary lane closure, but it will affect the Texas Medical Center traffic. They're saying until the end of April. So that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Offspring, pretty fly for a white guy. MILF Monday. Number one link today. Tessa's 6 picks doing very well. We'll go through those. Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't got a chance to go through them yet, but I can't wait. So that is all on the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. 100 bottles of Love Street on the wall. 60 of you have made the wall. 40 more to go, 10 a day. 40 more to go. 100 of you will be up there, and then boom, we'll do the big drawing of the numbers on Friday. I'll do something live on the air. We'll do something live, and we'll fill up the board with the numbers, and then boom, the rest is up to you. We watch the big game, and somebody wins $500 per quarter, okay? Plus, there's that additional $500 that's on that page. Go get it. 10% chance of rain. Cloudy skies. Highs of around 66. Okay, this is the final skinny or the final Houston headlines. Y'all, what you got?
A bipartisan Senate proposal that would put new border enforcement policies into place was released yesterday, but it still has some major hills to climb. So you had Governor Greg Abbott in his struggle with the Biden administration. He was at the border with more than a dozen Republican governors joining him. There was a press conference in the border town of Eagle Pass. Texas continues to place a razor wire barrier between the Rio Grande and Shelby Park and Eagle Pass. Meanwhile, this proposed package would tie border enforcement in with wartime aid for Ukraine, Israel, and other U.S. allies. But it has immediately attracted some strong opposition from top Republicans in the House. So there's a lot of back and forth going on with that Senate proposal. Meanwhile, the U.S. and U.K. launched airstrikes Saturday. These are targeting Houthi rebels in Yemen in response to attacks from the groups in the Red Sea. So these Saturday strikes weren't related to the strikes carried out against 85 sites on Friday. Those were in Iraq and Syria in retaliation for the killing of 3 American soldiers in Jordan. So that's what's going on there. Those missiles were launched from the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower and over 24 aircraft.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Can I hit the music?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
This is not what I'm talking about.
Why?
It's on the food blog page.
It's the headline.
Okay, the Shamrock Shake is back.
Today.
Okay, it's today. But you can also get free burgers for a year if you spot the Hamburglar's car.
Who's going to do that?
Who's getting a Shamrock Shake today? I want to see Shamrock Shakes. You're not.
25 people will go get Shamrock Shakes today that listen to this show.
Are you sure?
Yeah, at least.
Okay, well, anyway, supposedly McDonald's has hotter, juicier, and tastier burgers, and that's why they're doing this sweepstakes where you spot the Hamburglar's car. We have a link on this. It's all on the food blog page, which is bearing the lead of the Shamrock Shake being out, I suppose. As you probably heard by now, Carl Weathers died Thursday night in his sleep. He was 76 years old. Carl was best known for playing Apollo Creed in the first 4 Rocky movies. His other credits included Predator, Happy Gilmore, Force 10 from Navarone, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He more recently played a bounty hunter in the Star Wars, in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And he appeared on shows like Chicago Fire. Chili watches that. Chicago PD, Chili watches that. Chicago Justice, Chili watches that.
Does he watch all the Chicago shows?
He watches all the PDs, the fires.
He likes Blue Bloods. I don't know if
he's like nodding his head. Yeah,
all the Chicago ones too. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I knew that he was a pro football player.
He also, right, he played in the NFL and the Canadian Football League before becoming an actor in the 70s. He also played a hilarious version of himself on Arrested Development, which was pretty much, they're saying, all his idea to play himself and be hilarious like that.
But I think he also played on the Raiders, so I think he played in the NFL too.
Yeah, NFL and Canadian Football League.
Yeah.
Which is, what an incredible life.
When he auditioned for Rocky, he kind of made fun of Sylvester Stallone. Said this would be a little bit better if I was doing this with somebody that could act. And Sylvester Stallone loved it because he wanted that confrontation.
It's like, this guy is perfect.
So give it up to Sylvester Stallone. The guy is bagging on him, and he hires him.
But that's how you
For the
know
job.
you're playing the role. That's like, you're committed. You're
Yeah.
committed to the role. Hey, let's talk about Shinedown, because they shared a live version of A Symptom of Being a Human Being. And it hasn't even been a year yet since they came off tour, The Revolution's Live, but they're sharing this. They wrote in a statement that they miss feeling the energy and connection with people in the venue when they're on tour.
It's not lost on me that you just hit the post.
Thank you. Finally.
Wasn't that fun? It was easy.
Yeah, wasn't that cool? You've never done it. Hey, also, apparently Shinedown, Brent was a huge mentor to Jelly Roll.
Well, remember, that's how we learned about Jelly Roll on this show. He was opening up for Shinedown. And we said, who the hell is this Jelly Roll guy?
And then everyone was like, oh my God, you guys don't know about Jelly Roll.
And every phone line rang, and our listeners taught
Put us on. They put us on,
They
Rod.
taught us about Jelly Roll. So, yeah, that was a really big deal for Shinedown to put Jelly Roll on that tour.
Also, a really big deal that I hit the post. Those are Houston's headlines.
You didn't even know you did it. All right, what you got?
The Pro Bowl was yesterday in flag football form. The NFC beat the AFC 65-59 in that game. Some more football news. It's opening night in Las Vegas. The event formerly known as Super Bowl Media Day will go down this evening. You're going to have all the coaches and players answering questions in front of the media. You're gonna have all the hijinks and hilarities that ensues. Everybody's gonna be wearing funny costumes, I'm sure. You're gonna have the fake proposal that's gonna go down.
I wonder if our friend comedian Craig Gass will be there.
He's always there.
He does get in some questions too.
Yeah. So
He does,
we'll
and
have to see if he gets in.
I bet you he's going.
I'm like 99% sure he'll be there. He always finds a way.
Yeah, and he does get a question in there.
And he always schedules gigs around Super Bowl week too, so he
Yeah.
has a reason to be there. It's all going to start at 5 o'clock. If you'd like to watch it, it'll be on NFL Network. In basketball, the Rockets got blown out by the Timberwolves last night, 111-90.
bad.
They're 23-26 on the season. They're going to have a day off today before they play the Pacers on the road tomorrow night. That is what's going on in sports.
To be fair, though, the Timberwolves are like one of the better teams right now in basketball.
Yeah.
Yes?
But don't get blown out.
Hey, you all right? You sound a little stuffy.
I got like a cold, I feel like, when I got home on Friday.
We're
and
sick.
So I'm
Are you,
at the
you
end
sound
of it.
fine.
I know, but I want to know that I want you to know that I'm a little sick too.
She's like,
It's
I want to
not
be sick
about-
too.
I'm the sickest.
You only sound sick. I feel sick, but Alex
sounds
he
a
does
little-
an impression of a sick person better than me.
He sounds a little
I'm
stuffy.
not doing an impression.
You okay?
I'm on the end of it. I'm on the end of it.
Alex,
I've been,
you're
I'm on
leaning into
Zycam
it.
and Dayquil
You're
all
leaning
weekend.
into the nasally
But-
stuff, Alex.
As you sound like you're a little congested. You're pulling it off. He's not complaining. I had to ask him about it.
Ask me.
You still went to bed late.
I fell asleep on the couch at 10, so that's pretty early.
When will he learn, Mom? Mom,
Never.
When will he learn? I know
Check
you're
on
listening.
me.
Talk to your boy. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. If you're sick and tired of achy joints, I mean, if you have achy joints, you're sick and tired of it, right? If you're getting to the point where it's like you need surgery, well, hang on a second. Maybe, I'm not saying you don't need surgery, but do you have all your options on the table? Because this is a non-surgical procedure we're talking about. QC Kinetics. The state of healthcare always changing, man. The old ideas like the steroids and surgery, those are no longer your only options. Regenerative medicine, QC Kinetics, is transforming lives with innovative, non-surgical, drug-free treatments that deliver lasting results. Knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, arthritis, an old injury. Don't let this pain keep you living on the sidelines. QC Kinetics, advanced state-of-the-art treatments. It harnesses and directs your body's natural ability to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. It's a revolutionary approach. There is no downtime. Make 2024 the year you reclaim your mobility. Sugarland, Woodlands, Heights, Cypress, 4 locations, and more coming. 713-913-5285. Call QC Kinetics, 713-913-5285, 713-913-5285.
Okay, let's go to the southwest side. There's stop and go on the Southwest Freeway between the West Park Tollway and 610 West Loop. Highway 99, the Grand Parkway, northbound between Kingsland Boulevard and I-10. It's kind of been a mess all morning. There's an accident there. 18-wheeler blocking the main lanes. Take the West Park Tollway or peak if you were going northbound on 99. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz. Also, Alex is a little sick, but I, too, am feeling like I have a little headache or something. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
is
you.
that necessary? Let's go. Ba, ba, ba. 94.5 The Buzz. That's Lincoln Park. This is your Rod Ryan show on a MILF Monday. It's our last hour together. You know you got a chance to go fund yourself. Chance to win $1,000 coming up in just a little bit. We need some local winners here. I don't know when this is ending. Actually, I do. I just don't have it in front of me. But I know we're doing it all week. So go fund yourself in about 5 minutes. And then Jeremy will do it. Teresa will do it. We're going to leave you with some Eric Johnson tickets on Know the Show. We did add to the 100 bottles of Love Street on the wall. 60 of you are now up on that wall trying to win $500 per quarter. You know how these numbers work during the big game, or anybody that's done any kind of squares for any game. It's possible to win 2 quarters. I guess it'd be possible to win 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 quarters. I guess it could be. It's probably unlikely. But yeah, we've had people in the past that have won 2 quarters before. So $500 per quarter, thanks to our good friends over at Karbach. Nothing above a 10% chance of rain. Cloudy skies, 66. Tomorrow's a big day on the X for us. We're going to do hashtag every 20 minutes, which I don't know that we've done this with these Monster Jams in 2024. I know we hadn't done it this year. I don't know if we did anything when tickets went on sale. I'm on the X right now. What's your typical bedtime during the week? We got one listener. That whether they just did it to get mentioned, I can't see who it is.
Right.
But I said that my categories, what is your typical bedtime during the week? Before 7 o'clock, I had to include that. One person finally clicked that as their time. Now, do they really go to bed before 7? Chili just misses it. Chili says about 7. So he gets into that 7 to 9 category, which is 19% of our audience. 65% of you that listen to this show that are on the X, your typical bedtime is between 9 and 11. 14, almost 15% of you
What are you, a bat?
after 11 o'clock, right?
You nocturnal?
My goodness. Okay. Tessa.
I did it. I did the chore.
Being just the monster that I am, I make my people once every 4 weeks.
Now 5. Because you're a wizard.
Yeah,
Is he a regular now?
I think
I
so.
thought so.
I hope
that
so.
that was my understanding.
I hope so.
Jesus Christ. Once every 4 or 5 weeks, I force my people to come in on a Monday and share 6 picks from their weekend.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Tessa did it.
I sure did.
With bitching and complaining and scratching and kicking and screaming.
Clawing my way.
She did it. Okay? 6 picks from the weekend. And you started out with Bun B. I saw you on TV hanging with Bun B. And you guys announced Nelly was going to be a part of his...
All-American takeover.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pretty cool. He's such a cool guy. He works his ass off.
He does. I saw you guys were talking with him. He does seem to. Chili's introduced me to him before. He's
knows everyone.
He's roamed around in the studios before. He does seem like a good guy. Saturday you played some tennis.
Yeah.
Where are you playing tennis at? Where is this park?
This is. I don't want to give away my spot, but it's the River Oaks Park. You can kind of see it off of. I think it's Westland.
Okay.
Yeah.
This big day for her.
Huge.
You cleaned your makeup brushes.
Yes, dude. They were filthy.
That's awesome.
Filthy.
Thanks for sharing. Did you taste some biscuits over the weekend?
I taste the biscuits. They were so good. Rod, I made biscuits and gravy.
Alex, biscuits.
I'm good.
And it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so simple to make biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
the
just
sauce.
biscuits and gravy.
It's the sausage, it's the butter, it's like salt and pepper and flour.
You just use all the grease from the sausage.
Yeah.
To make a white gravy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's delicious.
So you tasted the biscuits.
So delicious, yes.
And then here it is. You made some tea.
Yeah, because remember I was saying how I was feeling sick.
Can I ask you about something?
Sure.
You're using a Terlinga, Texas coffee mug.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you get that from?
I stole it from my brother. He went to do, you know how you went to West Texas and did your gallivanting around?
So that's like the closest town to Big Bend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a ghost town there, and there's that old cemetery. It's amazing. That's where I stayed.
Yeah.
And then I drove to Big Bend to go hike and then went back to Terlinga.
Yeah, look at that. Cool. It's got like a rattlesnake on the mug.
Cool.
So I said, I'm taking this.
And then you did some painting.
Yeah, I had a paint by numbers that I ordered from Etsy. It helps calm my anxiety when I get the Sunday scaries.
Okay. Hey, listen. I mean, mission
Alex
accomplished.
gets it.
Mission accomplished here. 6 picks from Tessa, and it's one of our busiest blog pages this morning.
You're welcome.
Looks like a nice little weekend. What were you? I don't know what you were stressed about.
All of it.
I don't know. I mean, you didn't take a picture of a sidewalk, so you're doing better than some on this show, and I'll just leave it at that. Here's a chance to go fund yourself. Here we go. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about my friends over at Centergenics. Man, I still think we're talking in terms of the new year and doing something for yourself. I get it. Everything's coming at you in January. Guys, do something for yourself, man. Go get your numbers tested. You got that lack of energy. You're not feeling the motivation. It could be, maybe you got that low libido. Listen, it could be caused by low T levels. Go get your numbers checked. You'll be surprised, okay? These are real numbers, okay? What's going on inside of you. At Centergenics, they exclusively specialize in testosterone treatments. They make it quick, easy. You're going to get your levels checked. You're going to get your results back right there at your first visit, and then you decide what you want to do. Book your appointment now. Go to endmylowt.com. Fellas, do it for yourself, man. endmylowt.com. Okay, what's up? Everybody's gearing up for the big game. Mac knows that. He's got something called the Cougar Power Reclining Sofa Love Seat, Power Console Recliner. Would you love this in your house before the weekend hits? You could have it in there tonight. Okay, the fabric, it looks like leather. It wears like iron. There's no scratching. Not 1, not 2, not 6, not 8. 10 cup holders, okay? It's got a place to charge your phone. In your sofa? Yes, zero gravity position when you recline. You get it all. It's in your home for the super game. Buy the Cougar Power Reclining Sofa today. Start at galleryfurniture.com.
An accident's reported on I-45 southbound at Cross Timbers, and there's stopped traffic downtown on 69 between I-10 East Freeway and 288. There's a hazmat situation on the Grand Parkway between Kingsland and I-10. Take the West Park Tollway to avoid that. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Let's see here. Nothing over a 10% chance of rain today. Cloudy, high of 66. Sick boy.
No.
Ed girl.
Shut up.
Let the kid be sick.
I don't want to be sick. I'm not even talking about it.
No, we do everything together, Alex. We're
She's
pals.
like, me too. I'm sick too.
We're not talking about it.
What do you got?
Chase was our first phone call today, and he had just power washed all night. He got done power washing overnight, called us first thing, and was like, yo, we just got done with that. And then I asked that question. I was like, you know how when we do the power washing, which is very rare, it's fun for a little bit because like, this is cool. I'm only doing this for like an hour max. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this all night, hour on hour on hour, where it's just going to be old. So today's AOL, it's just oddly satisfying. We're power washing stuff. It's a power washing simulator. You don't even have to get all wet or anything. You can just go do it from your computer or your phone. And it starts with, it's not even a house at first. It's just like an old, weird looking pear, but it's got a bunch of stuff on it. So you're just power washing the crap off of it. It's awesome. Super satisfying. You can spell, I already spelled my name in it at first. And then I was drawing a triangle.
You know what
and
I
then
saw?
I drew a smiley face on
What'd you
it.
see?
Can I share?
Go off.
I saw somebody power washing a fish. Took the scales right off it.
Okay, that's kind of
That's
cool.
really a game
It
changer.
de-scaled the fish.
Like when fish was like,
Like a-
to
like a-
clean the fish,
Like
right?
a big Gulf fish. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, if this fish is alive, not cool. But
They
if
power
you're
washed
going to
it.
eat that fish, then yeah, absolutely. So yeah, have some fun today. It's a little power washing simulator to ease you into the Monday work week. Go check it out. World famous Rod Ryan show page at thebuzz.com and shout out to Chase.
Yeah. Thank you, Chase. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Hope you guys had a great weekend, man. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning on this MILF Monday. That is your number one link today. I think Tessa's number 2. Looking at girls might be 3. A lot of you checking out to see if your face has made it up on the 100 Bottles of Love Street on the wall. We're closing that out this week.
We're also closing out Mile Meat.
Today.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So we were at our meeting on Thursday. We made the decision. So you weren't there. We said Monday, close of the show, 10 o'clock, that's it.
Okay. You guys have a half hour to get in your applications.
If you didn't sign up by now,
You
that
didn't
means,
want to,
yeah,
really.
if you didn't sign up for Mile of Meat by now, and we're not taking like my friend's brother's, nephew, really wants to do it this year.
Yeah.
Really? Then he's got 33 minutes.
together.
He's got 33 minutes to submit. Yeah, we felt that we gave everybody enough time to sign up for the Mile of Meat. We've talked about it a million times. So we found that guy that we met at Monster Jam because nobody called me this year or us. Usually within the first 2 or 3 days that we come back on the air after Christmas break, there's always some guy that will call and say, hey, dude, are you doing the Mile of Meat? And it's always been tradition. The first person that opens up about it, I always invite them.
Yep.
You're in. You know what? I don't have anything set up yet. I think we're doing it. If we do it, you're in. I didn't get that call this year,
We had the Monster Jam guy.
but we got the Monster Jam
That
guy.
guy was basically that guy.
And he came rolling through when we were down in the pit party, and he said, hey, man, I applied for the Mile of Meat. And immediately I started vetting him right there. He seemed like a nice guy, seemed very handsome, had nice teeth.
Very nice teeth. Very good vibe.
He was funny. And I said, bro, you're in. I just met you. You just passed the stink test. You're in. So I know we got one guy in, and then you're responsible for the other 19 or however many we're putting out there. So today is it. If you haven't signed up for the Mile of Meat yet, you've got until 10.
And if you did, we'll start making calls today.
Yeah.
And make yourself available. Don't make me look bad. I don't have time for that.
Don't yell at them. They're not.
I said make yourself available.
They're not even here yet. You're already yelling at
You're
them.
going to yell at him eventually.
Please yell at them after they agree to
Yeah.
come down and join us and have a good time.
Fine.
Okay? Please.
Fine.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
You're like my friend in the TV biz.
Okay.
I know. I
Not
got
much of a connection.
I got people in the TV business.
Okay.
I don't know anybody. I don't know anything. I don't have any friends. In New Orleans, and I would imagine similar weather here, they would always say of the people that were on television in New Orleans, they said the weather people made the most money.
Yeah.
Would that be true?
That would be true, especially in not in LA. Like in LA, that's not true. In a
'Cause
place-
it's sunny and
places
75
where
every
the
day.
weather is predictable and pretty much mainstream. But when you're in an area that's in Hurricane Alley, you need a reliable meteorologist, and they pay them the big bucks. And this is actually a premier market. That's where the weather kind of like nerds. This is where they want to work. This is like the place for them.
So weather people so that was told to me in New Orleans from pretty credible sources, and the people that did weather in New Orleans, they were there for 30 years. Kind of like here. Tim Heller was here forever. These guys are, long time.
It's important. Yeah.
So would you think that would be true here?
I do. I would think it's true here, especially, and maybe not someone who's newer, but someone that has like made their name in the business. You know, you have like I think it's Frank Billingsley.
He's like a billionaire
Frank
now, right?
Billingsley, like people that people know and
Frank's
trust.
good guy. I met him several times. Really cool dude.
Wonderful. Yeah. So I would imagine so. Yes.
Yeah.
And you can only speculate,
It's-
because everyone's contract is different.
It's National Weather Person's Day today. So I put my favorite cheetah, because I am actually friends with her.
And you know what, Rod? I recently met her for the first time. Like, I've always followed her, and I've known her because she's a friend of you in Chiles.
Yeah.
And, the shows. Met her out in public. She was near me at the Texans game and then at rodeo. So cool and so nice. That is so refreshing.
She's almost so nice that you think, like, she can't be this nice.
She's cool.
And it takes you a little while because you're thinking, okay, she's just kind of throwing an act on now. She's being TV nice. When you're on TV, you have to be nice. You have to be nice. That's why I don't know how long this is going to last. You have to be nice at all times. You just got
They're
to.
nice to me, so I'm nice back.
You just got to yelling at Mile of Meat guys.
Well,
So-
they deserved it.
She's so nice where you think nobody could be this nice. And it turns out she really is because I've known her a long time.
Spoiler alert,
You know?
she's an authentic person.
Now, I don't know Alita Loresca, but I put her on the Looking at Girls blog page. Just off the top of my head, National Weather Person's Day.
I'm a fan of hers, too.
But now you have to be...
I never met her, though.
I've been in this business long enough where you had weather people, and then they would go out of their way. If you were a meteorologist, they would make a big deal about that being underneath your name would be you're a meteorologist.
Yeah.
You weren't just an on-air
You
presenter.
weren't a weather presenter. You weren't a weather person.
Yeah.
You're a meteorologist.
So the Weather Channel started that. And they started hiring only meteorologists, and they started weaning out all the people that were just
the
Presenting
WJs,
weather.
the weather
presenting the weather.
jockeys.
Yeah, and then now, and everybody's a meteorologist now, right?
Yeah, I think the one that works right before us, Caroline Brown, she's got real
love
pretty
her.
red hair. I love her too. She's really nice.
Oh, she looks like a good time.
Like, what do you mean?
Like really good.
I mean,
at,
a
really
nice
good
time.
at her job. Really
She's-
good at her job.
No, she looks like
Does
she'd be fun to
great
hang out with.
reports.
I see her in the hall. I kind of try to plant the seed. I think she's busy. I'm like,
busy?
hey, Caroline.
She did a
Hey,
Taylor
Caroline
Swift.
Brown.
She did Taylor Swift when she was in town. She did like all of her weather reports were shake it off. It's gonna be warmer later. And it's like she
Dude,
killed it. She
no,
killed it.
dude, she kills it. She's so good.
There's a guy on another network that does
Oh,
that.
and Justin Stapleton, he's really
No,
good.
that guy does it like every day. That guy does it every day, but he does it throughout the day. It's
the
not all
CW guy?
Yeah, and it's not all in one like report. So it's
Yeah.
not like he's not trying to like junk up a report. He just throws them in there. I think that's funny.
Okay. Happy National Weather Person's Day.
Yes, shout out. We are stans of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Jeff Lender too.
Okay. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Eve 6 Inside Out. Got a chance for you to win some tickets. Eric Johnson tickets. Guitar virtuoso playing the House of Blues. Coming up in April. We'll hook you up with some tickets. 10% chance of rain. Cloudy skies. High of 66. Tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Little over 20 minutes to go. And then we're closing out the mile of meat. And then, boom, ladies, you're stuck with what we got. But I think we have a lot.
You're not stuck. There's some good stuff.
Chili said there's a lot of applications this year for Mile of Meat, which is going to be great. If you don't know, I think most of you kind of know this stuff. Mile of Meat is something that we're going to do on Valentine's Day morning, which I think is a Wednesday, which is good. Wednesday, February 14th. We will have a bunch of guys out on the roadside. Alex will be out there with the boys, and he'll be kind of doing check-ins with us all morning long. And girls will drive by, look at the selection of meat. They will all be wearing T-shirts numbered 1 through 20 or 25. I don't know how many dudes we're going to put out there yet. But girls will go, look at the guys, call us, tell us that you want to meet somebody that's in that line, and then we'll have a big blind date party
and
that
it's
night.
so fun.
It's so much fun.
And it's honestly so stressful up until the party, but it's fun.
Yeah, because you got, guys.
Because I'm worried about them not showing up and being cool.
The guys all show up. I'm worried about the girls that say they don't show up. That's the problem.
The girls call them like, oh, they're so
Bunch
cute.
of flakes.
Yes. So that's something that's going to be coming up very, very soon. I can't wait. Where are we going to be at? Cactus Cove?
Cactus Cove, I believe, again.
That's where the party's going to be. And everyone's invited to that party.
Yes,
It's
and
a
that's
fun
the other
party.
thing. So girls should also show up there, too, because every now and then there's a swoop move that happens. If someone's late or something, you can get in there. You get paired up.
Yeah. Yeah, every year we're kind of like mixing and matching and doing some fun things. So it's a really fun party to be at. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. Again, Alex, I think we were talking about who got $100 million for their podcast last week.
Was it Joe Rogan?
No.
It was
Last
Jason
week.
Bateman
The guys,
and Co.
yeah.
Jason
the
Bateman.
Shameless.
So
Joe Rogan got $250 million.
$250 million signed a new
Smartless.
Spotify deal. What kind of deals are you getting with Pass the Gravy?
Not that.
No?
I would like to just put it out here that if anybody would like to give me $250 million, I will do just about whatever kind of podcast you'd like.
Okay.
More than a podcast.
Now, Joe Rogan does have the #1 podcast.
Right.
So he's getting that kind of money.
Right. No, I get that.
But I saw their platform. It's
He's not
available on
exclusively
their
on
platforms, and that
Spotify.
happened with Call Her Daddy too. Call Her Daddy. Alex Cooper
She
said,
got released from her contract.
"Okay, so she's released. So now she's everywhere else."
Yeah, and Joe
I
Rogan
see.
was just like, "Hey,
You
you
can
get to
do
put
both.
certain stuff on YouTube, but now you can also listen to it on Apple and stuff too."
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know she was released. Interesting. Lots of money.
Listen to this. It's a band out of Chicago. Very influential band called the MC5. The song's called Kick Out the Jams. Wayne Kramer, founding member of the pioneering rock band MC5, passed away, I believe, over the weekend. He was 75 and had the best white man afro you've ever seen in your life. The greatest white dude afro of all time.
Better than like 70s Lindsey Buckingham?
Way better.
Wow.
Way better.
I thought that was the goat of white guy afros.
You know whose favorite band this is? Tom Morello.
Interesting.
His favorite band. You know who else passed away? And don't overreact until you hear the whole thing. But Kentucky's groundhog died on Groundhog Day. So Puxatawny Phil is kind of like the national guy, and he predicted an early spring. That was over at Gobbler's Knob in Pennsylvania. Well, they do like little mini celebrations all over the place, and Kentucky has their own little weather predicting groundhog. His name is Major, and before you get PETA on the phone, he wasn't mishandled. His shadow didn't scare him to death. He was close to 10 years old which is pretty old for
It's
a
like
groundhog.
107 in groundhog years.
Died of natural causes. He died on Groundhog Day after he made his prediction.
So he doesn't drink from the elixir of life like Puxatawny.
Because they claim that groundhog's been around since the
It's
1800s,
the same
right?
one, they say, and it's been the same one this whole time.
That's like dying on your birthday. Like, is that good or bad? Because you like timed it perfectly. You're like, hey, I made it this exact amount.
Yeah, he died that day.
Do my job one more time.
It's like, and then I'm
One
done.
more time.
A place called Second Chances Wildlife Center took him in as a baby. So this groundhog has been living a great life. So I know Pete is going to flip out, but
He's eating caviar every day.
he passed away peacefully. He was just
They're
about to
vegan.
retire too. This was his final year of predicting, and this is why you don't
They
want
worked
done.
him to death. They
This is-
literally worked him to death.
why you don't want to work right up until the last minute. You want to give yourself a little time to enjoy retirement. So he didn't get that chance. So
Respect though for like getting through it first. Like he was like, hey, before I call it quits, I got one last report, boys.
It's like Ozzy Osbourne.
So his protege, a younger groundhog named Josie Burrow, named after Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. Josie Burrow is going to be taking over in Kentucky.
Oh, they're going to let a woman do it now. That's her story right
She has a
there.
man's name, so that plays.
I think Josie can go both ways. So I don't know about that.
Wow. What a time.
I think Josie's gender fluid.
What a time.
What are you giving away? Oh, I already said. Eric Johnson tickets coming up on Know the
And
Show.
Armadillo Alex poster.
We will have a question for you. We don't even have those. We will have a question for you on the flip of this break. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about the latest from Red Mountain Weight Loss. They got a brand new revolutionary weight loss medication proven to work. It's called Revelex, okay? You heard all the celebrity buzz about semaglutide. That is what has put the diet community and all the dieting stories on its ear, okay? FDA approved for weight loss. It's working for so many people out there. Semaglutide is the main ingredient in Revelex. Revelex just happens to be half the price of the other semaglutide meds out there, and it comes in a full-strength daily tablet. There are no needles, just results. What kind of results? Lose up to 15 pounds per month, okay? Full-strength Revelex medication helps to shrink your belly, hips, thighs. It's less restrictive than other diets. It's a full-strength dose of semaglutide from day one, and then you get that one-on-one support from medical experts. You can schedule your appointment to get started on Revelex today. Dial pound 250 from your phone. Use keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Stall's been cleared on 610 westbound at TC Jester. There's still some stop and go from I-45, but nothing major. I-45 southbound at Cavalcade, a disabled vehicle is blocking a left lane. So there's about a 5-minute delay. Stop and go traffic from Parker. And the Grand Parkway, just been a mess all morning. Northbound between Kingsland Boulevard and I-10, all the main lanes have been blocked by this 18-wheeler accident. Major accident. You got a hazmat situation there. Peak Road is still an alternate route for you in the Fort Bend area. That's your Wreck Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
$94.5 The Buzz. Rod Ryan Show. 9:51. All right, we got to put an end to this nonsense, at least for today. But before we go, tickets to go see Eric Johnson playing the House of Blues on April 6th. What's your question?
Someone just has to name the 2 show members on the Rod Ryan Show that are sick. There are 2 people who aren't feeling that well, and I just want everyone to know.
That's what you took away.
Thoughts and prayers for those 2.
713-212-5945. Ridiculous. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Thank you so much for having us on today on this Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to be busy this week, man. We're going to be very, very busy this week. Got to start really kind of going through these mile of meat applications. We're adding 10 Well, I'll do all that in a minute. I'll do all that. Today, 10% chance of rain. Cloudy skies. High of about 66 for your Monday. Let's go over to the phones. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show.
Morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Brendan.
Brendan, welcome to the show, man. How's your day?
Going good so far. How are you guys doing?
Great. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
I feel just fine. I don't mind giving you a little clue on this ridiculous question. Go ahead. What's your question?
Brendan, name the 2 Rod Ryan Show members that they're not feeling 100% today.
Come on.
I believe that'd be you and Alex.
Really?
Yes, you're right.
Are we
still
on? We're not on.
No.
We're not on.
Hello.
Well, we're off the air. I ran the macro.
Oh.